We do not freeze, my brothers. We do not freeze. This is Wakanda. Hey guys, welcome to the Gun Stream. I'm here with Schmeckel, Darnell, me, and as you can surmise, we may have something to say about the mystical land of Wakanda.
Yeah, is Wakanda real, Samaj? I've heard Wakanda might be real. I've heard some think Wakanda might be real.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of people in the Jimmy Kimmel show that thought it was real.
I mean, like it's the origin of we was Kangs. We once called it El Dorado. From what I've heard, these are the people who built the pyramids and the Eiffel Tower. I mean, they created everything.
It's literal black gold.
Literal black gold. Yeah, I don't know. Are you serious? Is there actually people who think it's real?
There were people in the Jimmy Kimmel show where they just interviewed off the street and just going, "Do you know about the political situation in Wakanda?" And like the people were just like going and I guess, "Oh yeah, it's so tragic about." And then it's like, "You do know Wakanda's like the fictional country in a Marvel movie, right?" But then my other favorite one is just the CNN Money article, which is pretty much people wanted refunds after seeing Black Panther, realizing that it was a superhero movie.
What did they think they were coming into? A political drama?
They thought it was like a documentary, like the Black Panthers or something like that.
Oh shit! Have we really reached the point where people just can't tell the difference?
I mean, not just that.
Hey, I'm sure I'm sure the real life equivalent of the Black Panther was easy to confuse with the latex wearing Black Panther of the comic books.
No, my other favorite part is just a person. It's just a person on Twitter, and they were just going, "Why did they have to make up a fictional country like Wakanda, and not just go after one of the rich history in some of the other African nations for the movie?"
Because they wanted a country that wasn't a shithole.
But then, like I said, and then the entire Twitter thread is just everybody going, "Why did they go with a fictional civil war rather than the actual American Civil War for the Captain America movie? Why did they go off for Wonder Woman's story rather than the actual story of World War One?" And so on and so on and so on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe like something in like the actual Civil War wouldn't really work with a superhero movie because it's fiction. I don't know. I'm just sort of grasping it. But although Wakanda and actually interviewing people who aren't familiar with comics, I wouldn't be all that surprised that people actually think it's a real place because it sort of sounds real, like it sounds African-esque, and a lot of people don't really know what's going on.
It does not sound African-esque. It's a successful country.
I don't know. Thinking about it just makes me laugh. It's silly. It's very silly. So, should we actually talk about Black Panther? Which I guess I should also ask. Have you guys like actually read the comics?
Yeah.
Here and there, I haven't like particularly followed Black Panther, but
I can honestly say I've never read a single one. It's not because I don't want to. It's just I never. There's a lot of characters, and there's only a handful that I already know and I already like. So I usually follow them, and all the new stuff I don't really take a shining to. So it depends on who's working on it. Like I read a little bit of Moon Knight just because I'm a huge Warren Ellis fan. So I don't know. Darnell, you seem to you said yes. What's your take on Black Panther?
Okay, so one of the things that I really kind of am rolling my eyes is a lot of people are going with the whole this is why representation matters, and it's just into the no, this is why good writing matters, because the movie is fun. It is a fun movie, and you can tell that the people made this movie were having a fun time with a character that they liked. Like that is it. That is it. It's not a like, oh, blah 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 blah. Because in the same point, if you made a movie about a female protagonist, and once again, it wasn't that you got the best people and they weren't having fun with this movie, it would still come out a shit show. The same way this movie could have come out a shit show.
I think you're right. Like when it comes to movies, you should never, like, movies are a lot like art. I mean, you pretty much have to be about the art or the movie or whatever it is, the project that you're working on, and you shouldn't be about politics. And I think we saw a similar thing previously with the Wonder Woman movie. It wasn't about politics. They just wanted to tell a good story. If they wanted to talk politics, they would have made it like super feminist. They would have made Wonder Woman like incredibly buff. I don't need no man. The idea of putting her in like women's clothing or whatever would have offended her. And that baby that she saw in the movie, she would have like, is that a parasite? And maybe tried to stab it. I mean, that probably would have been. What was that?
Bill, to be no, that wasn't me. That was I think that was a mod. But I would say this. I think to be perfectly honest, I probably would have actually understood the baby thing. Because imagine if you've never seen a baby before and you just get introduced to one, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Well, maybe, but I mean, she probably did know about babies because, well, one, she was a kid herself, but also they were probably talking about her. They were talking about babies and all that, so she probably knew. It would, I think, for her, it would have been like the equivalence of seeing a unicorn for the first time. You know about them, and you've heard about them, you've heard legends about them, and when you actually see one, what are you gonna do? Granted, if I see a unicorn, I'm not gonna fuck with it because it'll fucking stab me.
Well, also, the unicorn might be weird around you because it's like, wait, I know I'm supposed to be attracted to virgins, but this guy has to have been laid in 8 years.
Fuck you. I know.
Hole in one, baby, hole in one.
Oh no! God damn you, Darnell! Damn you! No, I'm not the one who's supposed to get poked. All right, I'm supposed to do the poking. That's how it works.
Well, maybe that's why it's not working out for you. You gotta lower your standards. Try new things, Samaj.
No.
Loosen up.
No, I am firmly clenched.
You know, a lot of people would pay for that.
Fuck you. Hey, it's Bruckus.
And for some weird reason, I honestly thought you were going to make a comeback about my situation because of the fact that I made fun of you.
What?
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Yeah, we're sorry. We were talking about Black Panther, and then we're talking about politics and movies.
And then we were referencing like Wonder Woman and babies and then unicorns, and then I referenced it referencing. Wait, but the unicorn would probably act weird around Samaj because even though it's supposed to be attracted to virgins, but Samaj hasn't been laid in 8 years.
Yes, that was the original joke. God damn you! Fuck you.
There we go. For those of you just showing up, you just heard the last 5 minutes summed up for some reason.
We did it for Bruckus' sake. But yeah, politics and movies, it can be done. You got to do it well. I think in Wonder Woman's case, like I said earlier, they weren't focusing on the politics of, like, let's say, feminism or anything. They were just focusing on telling a good story. And with Black Panther, it's very much the same thing. And there might be hints of it sprinkled in, but it's really not that big of a deal.
Well, they really shouldn't have focused on anything feminism-wise in Wonder Woman because that was actually before feminism even came into existence. So, of course, they wouldn't have talked about that.
No,
Yes and no. This was actually during when the feminist movement was actually rising in England at the time, not necessarily the U.S.
You're referring to the suffragist movement. That was before feminism. Feminism was
Okay,
actually a
true.
word and a movement that was coined and created in the 1960s.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I think the reason why they didn't touch too much on that with Wonder Woman is because it's completely unnecessary. Not too long ago, after Wonder Woman had come out, I actually saw a tweet from Tim Blake, who was kind of upset at the fact that Diana didn't do everything on her own. She actually did a lot of things with Steve Trevor and stuff. And that was when I kind of had to ask him, like, do you read the comic books? And he pretty much said no, which I'm not surprised by.
But once again, that doesn't make any sense because once again, even at this point, she would still need somebody. She wouldn't say no to help. Like even if it's once again, she could do everything on her own. Why would she? Oh, you can help me so I don't have to do everything on my own? That's fucking perfect.
Well, the argument with Wonder Woman usually is they sometimes portray it differently in the comic books and the cartoons and such. Wonder Woman is consistently trying to do things on her own because she's a proud warrior, an Amazonian.
And because once again, because people tend to slow her down because it's like, why can't we kill this person? Oh, good morals, blah 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 blah. Oh, I'll fucking do it, you fucking babies.
Yeah, well, with Wonder Woman, it isn't so much that she's 100% all for killing. Like, might as well kill him. No, it's Wonder Woman actually was one of the first ever heroes in the DC universe after their revamp in 1983 during the Crisis on Infinite Earths. After that, they rewrote Wonder Woman's personality enough to where she was the only Justice League member with a very small rogues gallery. You know how Batman's kept growing in numbers and Flash's only had his like central 7 to 8 bad guys. Green Lantern really had the galaxy, all that stuff. Well, there was a reason why Wonder Woman's actually was so small, almost non-existent. It's because the only people that she was, fighting against that were her nemesis were either unkillable gods like Ares, and yes, Ares and the other Greek gods are unkillable. You can kill them, but they will inevitably come back. And then, of course, there was Cheetah Queen. And the reason why she never really killed Cheetah Queen is because Cheetah was actually an Amazon. So the two of them going up against each other, like combat-wise, and technically Cheetah's actually been multiple women in the past, but the latest one, she's a former Amazonian, and she's protected by magic, blah, blah, blah. But Wonder Woman does kill her rogues gallery. And the reason why is because if Wonder Woman feels like you're not worth the actual, the morality sake and everything, like if you're not worth actually protecting and leaving alive and everything like that because you're just going to break out and keep doing it, she's going to fucking kill you. The only reason why she doesn't kill Batman's rogues gallery is because Batman consistently says they're my problem to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually pathetic when you think about it.
The whole character of Batman is pathetic if you think about it.
Actually, he really is. He's, to this day, consistently the only hero whose origin story has never been altered or tweaked. Yes, the time has actually changed, like when he was officially born and shit like that, but he still has 15 PhDs, mastered every martial arts in the fucking world, which was actually counted to 127 styles of martial arts. It has an eidetic memory, is the richest man in the world, and never actually loses his fortune or his home or anything like that. And I'm like, you are such a boring character by your origin story alone. But in all honesty, his character is pretty cool when he's just being Batman and shit. Otherwise, like, fuck off, Bruce Wayne. You're annoying. You piss me off. You're so fucking annoying. Give me Oliver Queen, the drunk, the asshole who actually does lose his company and shit and has a real driving story half the time.
The drunk socialist that tries to teach you about why we should have a social health care while shooting you with an arrow at the same time.
Okay, when DC decided to do that with his character, that was fucking stupid because he would be one of the first people to tell you, no. Universal healthcare, it sounds like a good idea. It's not. But yeah, Batman's a very boring character in a lot of ways. Not always. Don't get it twisted. I have a lot of issues with Batman, but that's mainly why I stick with Marvel. Black Panther, better Batman.
Yeah, just the whole concept of Batman. He's kind of just a rich megalomaniac. I mean, all the money he pumps into being Batman could be pumped straight into Gotham PD. Rather than one fucking bat guy going around at night, or 8, however big the family is at this point, he could have an actual functioning police department in his city.
That's actually very true. That is something that not a lot of people really argue, but Batman could single-handedly make Gotham one of the most well-defended, cleanest crime.
Tried that once, and pretty much the cops were just, "Fuck you, we're not accepting your goddamn money," and they just put all the new equipment in the storage room.
Oh, no. Actually, in the comic books, Batman could do that. He just doesn't. Anytime the Gotham PD does actually get new equipment from Wayne Industries or Wayne Enterprises, I'm sorry, they use it. They will use it. The problem is Bruce Wayne is a stingy piece of shit. He does not use his actual resources, his money, to better defend the police department, to better defend the police officers. He does not do what he can to really make that city better. He just stays a rich asshole.
Yeah, and right off the bat, instead of ever becoming Batman and needing the whole Bruce Wayne asshole persona, he could have just been like, yeah, you know what, my fucking parents were killed. I want to give back to society, help out. Here, I'm Bruce Wayne, the fucking philanthropist. Here you go, Gotham. Right off the bat, you're fucking that much better as a city. But instead, he decided, no, I want to put on fucking bat pajamas and go and fucking punch some villains.
Technically, that was the plot of Batman Incorporated.
I wouldn't know. I don't read that much Batman. I'm currently reading the Dark Knight's Metal series because it's actually pretty fucking cool. I like the idea of like negative universe Batman who are pretty much just like, twisted up and they're dark evil versions of Batman, of Bruce Wayne specifically. And then The Drowned is actually from Negative Universe 34, which is a little hint in every 34 universe or 34th universe. Everything is everything is gender swapped. Every character has the opposing genitalia and whatnot. Which makes you wonder, does Riley have a vagina in Universe 34?
Yeah, but in Universe 34, Riley wishes he had a dick.
Yeah. Riley's still trans, but this time it's a vagina wanting to have a dick. And instead of Riley, it's Reggie.
In that universe, he still goes by Justin.
Yeah.
So they're making a new fucking Shrek movie.
That they need to stop. They need to fucking stop.
Well, we all talked about the song before we started the stream, but I think the rumor is that it's actually going to be a remake, different actors and all that, different art style, and the goal for that is to make it much more easily appealing for a DreamWorks themed theme park, and have it with Shrek as the mascot.
Okay, because it's not a already appealing character for any kind of amusement park. Yeah, totally.
Well, I think it would probably be a little harder to make, let's say, statues, and I think they want to make simpler, cartoonier versions of them so that it's like they're Mickey Mouse. It'll be easier to brand, easier to make other kinds of merchandise because, that's less in the way of details. Because Shrek, in comparison to other animated movies, Shrek is actually much more detailed. The human characters have a lot more definition in their faces and all that. That makes it look much more like real people than cartoons, not like a Pixar or a Disney film. And I think they're going to be going for that route. So imagine a Disney Shrek version is what I think they're going to go for.
That's so fucking unnecessary.
And as Smek with the mods we were talking about before the stream come in, can you just imagine the internet civil war over the old school Shrek fans and the new school Shrek fans?
I think everybody would probably be highly against a remake to begin with, so you just have this massive amount of Shrek fans just screaming off the top of their lungs, "Don't do it!"
Yeah, like I consider myself in the old school Shrek fans because obviously I like the original movies.
Yeah,
we don't need a new Shrek movies. Oh, by the way, Schmeckel, maybe we should stop presenting me or. Schmeckel? Ah, cool. I figure people are tired of seeing that quickly put together thumbnail.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Samaj. Okay, in terms of remakes, have you ever actually met anybody who is an actual fan of the remake of Ghostbusters?
Yeah, but they're feminists. So
Okay, but except with the exception of feminists, people who are automatically going to have a crazy bias on it.
I'm sorry, even feminists did not like that fucking movie. They liked the idea of that movie. They liked the concept behind that movie. They did not like the goddamn end result that they got.
I believe Anita Sarkeesian actually trashed it too.
Wait, so Samaj, are you saying that pretty much that same description you just said is like the idea of fucking Samaj? They like the idea of it, but they won't like the end result?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now the same question comes to do you know anyone who's an actual fan of the new Nightmare on Elm Street or the reboot that they did a few years ago?
I don't know anyone who ever watched it. So
I actually did. It was shit.
It was okay.
It was shit. It's literally okay. It's a 2-hour ride, and for roughly an hour and a half worth of that movie, you get the entire theme is Freddy was actually murdered by the parents of that particular city and neighborhood because Freddy was wrongfully accused of pedophilia. That he was just a nice, sweet old groundskeeper who was probably a little bit on the weird side, maybe a bit on the slow side. Something was obviously wrong with him, and he's not going to be able to do many good jobs and shit like that. But that was the actual implication they gave us throughout the entire movie up until 30 minutes before the movie ended, where the chick, the main female, has another dream, another vision type thing where she actually remembers, no, he really was a pedo, and this is actually him coming back from the dead, just like in the original movies, and he's trying to kill all the kids who basically ratted him out. And I'm like, the original idea where he was wrongfully killed, that was such a better idea. That was actually new, refreshing, interesting, and then you fucking pissed it all away with that bullshit last 30 minutes. Fuck you, movie. Fuck you. You actually had an interesting new spin.
Don't forget the actual ending of the ending itself, where it's just like, this is gonna be okay, and it just smashes through the window.
Oh, that was the original too. He did that in the original as well, but that was just the last jump scare of every horror movie in the 1970s and 80s. They wanted one last jump scare, so the villain that's supposed to be dead would come back for one more scare. So of course they're going to do that, but that was too little too late to appease the fans of the original, because at that point I'm just like, this is a shit reboot. This is a complete shit reboot. Fuck your reboots. Stop with the reboots. So no one's going to like the Shrek reboot. And if anyone actually does like the Shrek reboot, they're fucking lying. Reboots suck.
I don't know. I think I can I'm sure we can come up with at least one reboot that was far better than the original.
Dread, the only one, the only good one.
Yes, I agree with that. The original Dread one, I know that the actor had like it was written in the contract that he had to have his face showing or whatever, which is what a lot of actors have. And with the character of Dredd, he like never takes off his helmet, and it's kind of essential. It's like you take away a core element. Like I think he wore the helmet like what, maybe 20% of the original movie. Wasn't there for very long. It fucking sucked.
When Stallone was Judge Dredd, he was obligated to actually show his face and everything, but it's Stallone. He's gonna show his face in every fucking movie, even if he's supposed to wear a mask the entire time. So, of course that's gonna happen. But with Carl Urban, he was just like, I don't give a goddamn, and decided that he wanted his chin to act everything out. So scowl the whole fucking movie, and it was brilliant.
Yeah, it worked.
So I looked up a site that tried to go for the best reboots, and this is what it got. It was best remakes. Wait, so do we count remakes as well as reboots?
Sure.
So like if it's okay, so The Fly, The Thing, 310 to Yuma, Scarface. I'm not going to count Casino Royale because that's an adaptation of a movie, but pretty much, yeah. That's the list we got.
So Scarface was rebooted?
Yeah,
Scarface was originally about Al Capone.
Mm-hmm.
The original was not good. The version with what's his face?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, that one is the one everybody knows, and that's for good reason. The original was poorly put together. It was. Are
you talking about the Untouchables?
No, Scarface.
Yeah, the only time I remember Robert De Niro being Al Capone was in the Untouchables.
No, not De Niro. Fuck. What's the guy's name?
I don't know who you're talking about, so I don't know.
Scarface. It's not gonna fucking come to me. He was in Donnie Brasco. Pacino.
Oh,
Pacino.
He was Scarface. He was Tony Montana.
Yeah. That's the good Scarface. Before that, there was the original, which was about Al Capone, and it was not a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was
made all the way down in 1932.
Yeah, and that was an old gangster film from the black and white era. You got to remember, the black and white era is actually home to some of the greatest cinematic wonders that the world had ever seen. But when you actually look back, a lot of it is extremely dated. Not most of it can really hold up nowadays with the type of audience that everybody is actually becoming. You could probably play Casablanca in a movie theater, in a big-ass movie theater in your hometown, and you might get 5-10 people actually going to see the movie, unless it's a bunch of old people who remember seeing Casablanca as a kid, even if it was on VHS. And it would be the same thing for, say, Gone with the Wind, and that was actually when they added color into the movies and shit. Those old movies can get remade because of the fact that they are, in a sense, dated, very, very dated. So rebooting what existed in the 1930s now, it could work as long as it's done.
I would watch a fucking Casablanca reboot. I'm not saying it would be good. It would probably be a fucking travesty, but I know I'd go see it.
What's funny is there was an episode of Boy Meets World where they actually did a Casablanca parody, and it was the episode, I think, Shangri-La or something like that. And it was supposed to be a legit Casablanca parody, and it was actually pretty good. It was not only what did it pay homage to the actual film itself, but it was pretty damn funny. 1 second.
Oh, the lover's got something to say to him.
Now, speaking of fucking reboots and Boy Meets World, they brought that back. Do you know that?
Yeah, they brought it back with Girl Meets World.
Didn't it
I-
get canceled?
Is that a Netflix original?
No. It was an actual Disney Channel thing. And it got a lot of ratings, but only on the episodes where they brought the original cast of Boy Meets World into the show. Otherwise, the show did not do very well, and it lasted for 3 seasons.
Well, that's because it had no fucking target audience.
3 seasons is still pretty good. If
It had a target audience. It just the target audience didn't give a shit anymore.
Well, exactly. The people they were aiming it at were the people reaching for nostalgia, who are in their fucking mid-20s right now and not watching fucking Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
Or what? They're kids who are too fucking young to give a fuck, like for the most part, to give a fuck about Girl Meets World. It's not a shared nostalgia. It was a project doomed to failure from the start.
there is like only a handful of titles that you can work that like, well, there's some movies that don't need remakes or reboots or anything like that because it works and it just continues to work. One example being the Ghostbusters movie.
Oh yeah.
You can play that Ghostbusters movie to like a younger audience, like to some kids and all that, and they're gonna love it. In fact, they did the experiment. They showed a bunch of kids like the original Ghostbusters and then show them the new one. They prefer the old one. And these are kids. I mean, they're easily amused and they have all this stuff like ADD and all that kind of stuff. They fucking love the original. What does that tell you? Some things don't need to be remade.
Yeah. There was actually a series of videos that people were uploading. Parents were uploading it onto on YouTube and other shit, and it was parents were showing the original trilogy of Star Wars before, like, they went to go and see some of the new Star Wars, like Episode 7 or even Episode 1 and stuff like that. Do you know what the end result ended up being for the kids who went to go and see Episodes 1, 2, and 3 after they had seen 4, 5, and 6? They were highly amused and enthralled with all of the bright new colors and CGI and the lightsaber fights and everything, and they loved that. But overall, those same kids ended up just hating the fuck out of Episodes 1, 2, and 3 because the story was soft rebooting the living shit out of the entire universe that was already present and existed to all the fans and stuff. And then it was the same thing. A lot of people went and saw Star Wars Episode 7, but they watched the original trilogy. They had never seen a Star Wars movie before, but they saw Episode 4, and then they saw 5 and followed by 6, and eventually 7 came out, and they went and saw 7. Same result. A lot of them really ended up not liking Episode 7. They thought it was a great idea to give us back that nostalgia from number 4, but with their own story, with a new spin on the story and everything like that. And for the most part, yes, you could argue a lot of bad shit with it, but it was decent. It was good. That's how you can kind of reboot a franchise. Unfortunately, the continuation sucked balls, but still, it was the same thing.
I'm a little bit more lenient on Episode 7 only because it's the first. Yeah. And I'm like, if they're trying to find their footing, okay, I get that. And then they gauge the fan results and then they take it from there. But they didn't really do that with the sequels. It seems like they paid more attention with like the prequel, or not prequels, the I guess you can call them prequel movies, like Rogue One.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Like Rogue One, out of all. Well, but out of all 3 of the new Star Wars movies we got, I think Rogue One's probably the best.
Ew!
I know it sounds... Yeah, I didn't quite care for 7. I thought it was pretentious and obviously very political, because Rey's a fucking Mary Sue. And then Episode 8, it's bad. It's all kinds of bad. Rogue One at least made an attempt.
Samaj, I no longer want to marry you. What the fuck, bro? That's you broke my heart just now.
Keep hunting the unicorn, Samaj. Keep hunting the unicorn.
I'm sorry. I get it. Rogue One isn't great. It's better than the other 2.
It really wasn't, because, like I said, it gives the nostalgia of episode 4 while capable of being its own thing. Yes, there were a lot of elements that they pulled from episode 4, and it was fucking obvious as hell. And yes, in that movie, you could see that Ray was a Mary Sue. She didn't start off as a Mary Sue, but she turned into a Mary Sue towards the end of the movie. The first half, she's not necessarily a Mary Sue. She's just a brilliant girl. That's it. But then she becomes a Mary Sue in the second half of the movie. So the idea is that if episode 8 had been better, or at least this is the way I saw it, if episode 8 had been better, where she did all these amazing things and she has no fucking clue how she did any of it, and goes to Luke and is just like, all right, so I did this crazy shit. I don't know how I did it. I don't know what possessed me to do it. I actually beat a guy with a red lightsaber who actually knows what the fuck he's doing in a lightsaber duel, or at least a stalemate. I'm not sure. But can you show me how to do this shit? Because I clearly have some sort of a crazy talent for it, blah, blah. We didn't even get fucking that. No, she's just trained herself and she's good. So the Mary Sue only got worse as the story continues, which is why episode 7 has dropped down in actual, goodness in my mind. But Rogue One was a trash fire from the start. It was terrible. It was unnecessary.
I didn't say it was perfect. I just said it was better compared to the other two. Now, I did want to say something quick on the Mary Sue aspect. There are some cases of Mary Sue's that can be done well. Like if let's say you make an overpowered character, which I think Rey is, and a lot of things didn't make sense. Well, okay, it's like some would say the same thing about Luke Skywalker. But then the second movie comes in there and they explain all that. Like he's the son of Darth Vader. Hey, Eglor. I sent Eglor the link, by the way. But yeah, I mean, in the second one, they'll explain all that. And you'd realize, oh, he's the son of Darth Vader and all that kind of stuff. And then the third movie, he comes to terms with that and they rationalize it and all that. So like the second movie for the new trilogy should have been like, let's explain why you're this OP character. And then you'll learn how that comes about. Like maybe... Like I was thinking maybe she was like a super clone or something, a mixture of like Luke Skywalker and other people or something.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
How is Luke Skywalker portrayed as a Mary Sue or Gary Stu in episode 4?
Gary Stu. Well, because he's the prophecy. He's the one to bring balance. So he's all this stuff. He's quite good at what he's doing, and he didn't really train all that long. In fact, he didn't really have much in the way of training at all. I mean, he met up with. In the first movie, he made up with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He just sort of explained some things, but didn't really show him anything.
No, but my question is, how is he a Gary Stu in episode 4? What did he do that was so amazing that no one else could?
Well, I don't. Well, first of all, I mean, we're also talking about like when he's flying the X-wings.
He learned the Thoom.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he used the Force to do all this amazing stuff. I mean, these are things that no other person could have done.
No. Okay, hold on. Let me explain. One, in the beginning of the movie, or towards the beginning of the movie, Luke Skywalker is just a farm boy who came from nothing, literal dirt and all that shit, and he goes on this crazy adventure. Okay, he eventually meets up with this hobbit he knows is Old Ben, who just so happens to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. They continue their adventure, and they're going to Alderaan. On their way to Alderaan, Luke decides he wants to learn the ways of the Force because it sounded amazing to what Obi-Wan was actually describing. His father was a Jedi, so he might as well train to be a Jedi. In the training unit, or with the training bot, he gets shot at least once that we see by the bot because he's not sure what he's doing. And then Obi-Wan tells him, stretch out, use your feelings, use the Force. And Luke's not really sure how to do that, but at the same time, he kind of has an idea. And then he does it one more time. He has the blast shield down and everything, and all of a sudden he's figured it out. And he points out, I actually really did feel something there too. That was really interesting. As the story continues, he tells another pilot who says that's an impossible feat. I used to bullseye womp rats back home with my T-16.
Isn't that convenient?
It's not necessarily just convenient. It obviously shows he has skill, not only flying, but also shooting while flying. Mm-hmm. So there you go. You can say it's convenient, but at the same time, what's a kid gonna do when he's just living on a farm all by himself. He's going to entertain himself somehow. So he's going to shoot things if he's got a gun. He's going to fly things if he's got a jet. That's what he does. You could argue and you can actually make excuses for Luke that actually makes sense. Ray? Nah.
All right. The difference is that he's still like a Gary Sue. It's just that he actually has explanations to go with it. Ray is too. She just doesn't explain any of that stuff.
Well, that's what makes her a Mary Sue. As a Mary Sue, there is no actual explanation. You just have to accept the information. With a Gary Stu, Luke is not, because there is explanation for why he's able to do what he does. And then in episode 5, he trains with Yoda. It's not 3 years, it's not 7 years or anything like that, but it is longer than just 2 fucking hours.
Right. And then by the time the third movie comes up out there, he's already like practically a Jedi Master. I mean,
and there's years between to prove that.
Yeah, there's years between all that, but no training, no nothing, no anything else. And yet he's still, just as good as any Jedi Master would be. That's kind of convenient. And it still fits in the definition of a Mary Sue or Gary Stu, if you want to call it that way. Like I said, if it's too convenient, then its chances are it probably is.
Oh, look, Zell joined in. We talked about the Star Wars, and now he's mad. He's pissed at you, Samaj. He's going to kill you.
I saw him in the chat there. You're going to ass rate me, apparently. I mean, it's about time I get laid somehow. I just didn't think it'd be this way. Also, I need an adult. Help me. I don't consent.
Samaj
Nobody needs your goddamn consent, Samaj.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm a guy. Sorry.
You have no rights.
Oh, Samaj, by the way, I'm sorry, not Samaj. Shmeko, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but Antoine decided to call you out today on the Proper Villains live stream.
Antoine, is he trying to start a fucking feud? Antoine, you know what's going to happen if you start a fucking feud, Ant.
Yeah, I tried telling him not to do that, but he decided he's going to start some shit with the cunt stream, so.
God damn it, I am sending you straight to the fucking trailer park, Antoine.
He might find some new followers there. I don't know if that's a good idea.
And there are a bunch of people there, lonely, just floating about. They got no idea where to go in life. Antoine, you can have them.
Goddamn.
Trailer parks are the fucking worst.
They can be.
Yeah. It depends. I mean, there are some good trailer parks. There are some bad trailer parks. They're almost always shady.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I shouldn't speak too much in the way of ill of trailer parks, because Lord knows, the next couple months I might be living in one. So we'll see. So how's it going there, Zell?
Yeah, movies, right?
Yeah.
Are we like moving away from that?
No. We had a small tangent. Come on back. Say your piece, man.
Say my piece about what?
I don't know, like movies.
You guys
like,
are jumping around different movies like crazy.
Oh.
I would say, I guess Rogue One. Brockus. It didn't sound like he was saying Rogue One's a good movie.
It sounded
like he was saying it was the best of the bunch, which is poor marks. I will say, for me, Force Awakens was the best of the bunch, but Samaj gets points for acknowledging that Episode 8 was the worst of the new ones.
So nobody thinks Luke drinking blue milk straight from the titty of that alien was a good move.
It was green milk. It was green milk, and I liked it. That was actually kind of a fun.
It was the logical follow-up to him sleeping in the tauntaun.
Sure, but they just didn't explore much with him. They didn't do like any training whatsoever. He just like sat her down once, and then he's like, "You're crazy, bitch," and then that was it. She went off on her own.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a Mary Sue in that movie.
I mean, granted, we also have to remember that
It confirmed that she was a Mary Sue. Force Awakens leaves it open to like, wow, maybe there's some reason why she can do all these things. And then in Last Jedi, it's revealed, no, you can just do all these things. And then in interviews, like she's like, I'm offended by the Mary Sue term. Then don't be in a movie that wrote you as one.
The only reason she's offended is because she doesn't know what it actually means.
I also have to say, like, these new Star Wars movies have been heavily troubled by a lot of things. I think, like, the episode, what was that last one? Was it episode 8 or 9 or whatever? Okay, 8. Episode 8. They had, I think they went through, like, 3 directors. And
No.
Just 2.
Just 2? Okay. Well,
no,
the rumor was...
They always had the one. They always had the one. It was J.J. Abrams was up with episode 7. Now, it was up in the air whether J.J. Abrams was going to continue the trilogy, and there was a sit-down and a talk at one point. At that point, they assigned Rian Johnson for episode 8. They assigned... I forget his name. Colin Trevorrow for episode 9. Colin Trevorrow is the guy who directed Jurassic World. Well, Colin Trevorrow's other film recently came out, an independent film called The Book of Henry. Critics were like, what the fuck is this piece of shit garbage? Kathleen Kennedy, who runs Star Wars, got scared and went, oh, never mind. J.J. Abrams is coming back for episode 9. So the only change-up we've had so far is that Colin Trevorrow was fired from episode 9. And that Tim Lord and Phil Miller, or Phil whatever their fucking names are, the guys who did the Lego movie, they got fired from the Han Solo movie. So that's the only shakeups that episode 8 from the very beginning was Rian Johnson's baby, surprisingly, which ended up being a bad move.
Yeah, it was.
He wrote the fucking movie. He's the writer. It's not like he had a committee like J.J. Abrams. They let this guy fucking write it.
Yeah, Marvel movies are kind of a fluke in how they managed to make that series of movies work. Applying that similar mentality to the Star Wars movies is not exactly a good idea. Sorry, what's that, Igor?
I wasn't actually going to say anything meaningful. I don't even remember what I was going to say.
That's okay.
Yeah, the Marvel formula works because of how comic books work.
It puts people in seats because there's a property attached.
Also, because you have something to base it off of, that it's like, okay, there's many different ideas, but we know what we're going with. We already know what the end goal is. With a completely new Star Wars property, what the hell are we going to do? It could completely go off the rails.
Yeah, we got people in the chat who keep bringing up the fucking extended universe. Fuck your extended universe. I have no problem.
I'll agree with Schmeckel there.
Universe.
The extended universe is gone.
The extended universe is fun. It's, it can be fun, and I appreciate when people love the extended universe, whatever, blah, blah. Like, when it comes to my movies, though, stay out of my fucking movies. My movies. Don't make me have to read other fucking books. Don't make me have to figure out how Force Ghosts can now summon lightning, you stupid pieces of shit. Why aren't Force Ghosts everywhere fighting fucking wars for us? Don't tell me that Luke can phase into reality some stupid fucking golden dice and they stay there after he fucking dies. Like, my God, man. My God. Have you not watched the original trilogy, Rian Johnson? What the fuck is wrong with you? I just have questions now.
He probably did see the original trilogy. He just probably got high when he was writing the script.
Why is Yoda in episode 8? Why is Yoda in episode 8 being the character that he put on to trick Luke in episode 5? He was not that way in all the prequels, and right after he realizes who Luke is and talks with Obi-Wan, and has that moment, he suddenly becomes Yoda again, because Yoda isn't really that cranky old guy. He was putting on a character, but suddenly he's back to being that cranky old guy in episode 8, and I'm like, Ryan, did you watch the fucking trilogy?
And
that's
on
not
top
Yoda.
Of that, he appears to have ascended to some level of divinity because he's able to fucking cast lightning.
Yeah, and it's like, why are they not fighting the wars then?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would get so many of my Force Ghost buddies. I'd be like, Qui-Gon, can you shoot lightning out of your dick? Why are you not helping us with these ATSDs?
What?
You realize when we go out there and fight, we fucking die, right? You're
yeah, you're already dead, man.
Done.
Well,
Go save the fucking world.
Well, I think it should probably. I don't even know how you guys are gonna react now, but the Game of Thrones guy. I think we even talked about this. That the Game of Thrones guys are going to do a trilogy based on the Old Republic.
No, that's not confirmed. They're going to do a trilogy, and they haven't confirmed what it's about at all. And there's been a statement, I believe it was from Kathleen Kennedy, but it was from somebody that said we're not pulling from the Old Republic. They haven't stated what this trilogy is about. And then Ryan Johnson, before these Game of Thrones guys got their own trilogy, Ryan Johnson was kicked a trilogy. They gave him a trilogy. And now they're not talking about that anymore. I wonder why. Maybe the reception of Last Jedi has them scared. Don't get me wrong. They made bank with Last Jedi. But do you think they made the numbers they wanted to make? How do you have a fucking Star Wars movie and 2 weeks into its release in China, the Chinese are like, get it out of our theater.
We hate
Get it out of our fucking theater. They kicked it out of their theaters.
They hated
No one was
the
seeing
Asian. They hated the Asian character that was in the fucking movie.
Wow.
And we're talking about a fucking audience that will gobble up Asian characters and not like black people.
What the fuck you think this all Asian people? Bullshit. We actually do something. Bring back the black guy. I like him.
Yeah.
But dude,
Well-
you fight evil with love or something, right?
And
No. We win wars by protecting what we love, not killing what we hate.
Shut the fucking A. God damn it. It's seriously, it felt like Stephanie Meyer wrote episode 8. She might as well. And then reading Rin says lightning is a dark side thing. Don't forget that. And I sort of agree with you that lightning could be a dark side thing. We're not sure, reading Rin. But my point was that they had a Force ghost who became Thor. And never have they established that, like, the Force ghosts were supposed to be this ethereal sort of narrative tool to push and challenge a certain character and the character's arc. And they never once established, oh, by the way, they can also interfere physically, because this raises all manner of questions that we don't want to ask or even answer in the Star Wars universe. It defeats what they were.
Hold on though. What if the Emperor is actually a Force ghost guiding the Empire now?
That was the whole plot of the
Holy
Old
shit.
Republic's games. That was the whole plot of the Knights of Old Republic's MMO.
What was
Fuck,
the
that-
question?
really?
The Emperor what?
What if the Emperor was a Force ghost?
A Force ghost that's guiding what's left of the Empire after his death?
I'll just say I don't care. Just give me a good story. I don't care. Just give me a good story.
Well,
If that's what you want to do, just make sure it's implemented well into a story. I don't give a fuck. I just want to feel like there's a sense of rules. When you have fucking Leia, someone that was like from the 70s up until episode 8 gets released, was a character that I felt comfortable enough in girls looking up to this character. What a strong female character. What so graceful, so sure of herself, so confident, but also scared. And also, learning by trial by error. And then you have this character shot out into fucking space, and she floats back like Mary Poppins, opens up a sealed hatch that should have sucked everybody else out, gets inside, closes the fucking hatch. And I'm sitting there thinking, you can do that? Fight! Kill more guys then! Holy shit! You're that powerful, Leia? Then why is Luke the only one at the end of episode 8 going out in front of all those ATSTs? You can literally put a stopper on death. Just as Darth Sidious said in episode 3, you can literally put a stopper on it. So if you can stop death, kick some fucking ass, Leia. Stop standing there like you're an old decrepit lady waiting for your next cocaine hit.
Well, and not just that. I mean, when that's I know, but
it's just more questions. That's my problem.
It really is.
Well, when that explosion also happened, there was a lot of outrage because one of the people who died in that was General Akbar. Everyone fucking loves Akbar.
The reason why they killed his character off like that was because the actor who played Akbar actually did die in real life.
Oh.
No, and I get that, but you could come up with a more ceremonious, like death for him. Maybe have him be
it
the.
wouldn't take much to replicate that voice. You just got to replicate the voice. What a big fucking deal. But I mean, get Holdo out of the movie. Also, can I just say, everyone screams and shouts about that scene with her doing the light speed jump through the dreadnought and all that shit. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. Doesn't need to exist in Star Wars. Raises a bunch of questions. All of a sudden, you start to think, why aren't those everybody's weapons? Why isn't every single fleet? Why don't they have at least 15 light speed drives set up right in front of them? And then they go, okay, there's the fucking Star Destroyers. Let's set off our light speed drives and fly right through them. Okay, we won the war.
Yeah, you could have easily set up some kamikaze droids, and it would have been fucking awesome.
Oh god.
Yeah, why in episode 6 do we have legitimate kamikaze moments of ships like the A-Wings? They were flying into the Star Destroyers in episode 6. Why aren't they using their light speed drives?
I'm just remembering from the extended universe, and with the fact that talk about Admiral Akbar and how his race, his species actually are like very much like Klingon Death Seekers. So now I'm just imagining Admiral Akbar dying in The Last Jedi, going, "Allahu Akbar!"
That's a really good point too. What do you guys think about this? Reading Rain brought this up too. Would it not have been better? They might have had to maybe do some reshoots or fix some stuff. Would it not have been better if that really was when we lost Leia? It would have been heartbreaking, but just kill her off because she really passed away in real life,
Honestly,
what do you think?
Yeah, she should have died in that scene if they're going to kill off all the old cast.
The stupid part is that they actually had no plan to kill Leia in the movie and had filmed all of her scenes before they had even gotten to the finishing line. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, we had Carrie Fisher's death. So
and then Rian Johnson wanted to stick to the way he did it.
Yeah, the original script. He could have easily done a few reshoots, but they wanted to stick to the actual, the official release date and everything, because, they're trying to turn December into Star Wars month. But basically, they kept to it because reshoots would have taken longer, it would have cost more, and all that stuff. Instead, we have Rian Johnson basically saying, it's going to make sense. And all the fans are sitting there going, this didn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I pray that J.J. Abrams will right the ship, bring things on a proper path. Hopefully, find some way to explain all those new force powers.
The way I put it is, after a lot of contemplation, and I saw the movie twice to be sure my feelings on it. Had a lot of time for it to sit in my brain. Yeah, my feelings on episode 8 are. I'm never going to appreciate episode 8. It is a very, very tough movie to get through. I don't like it, and I'll always want to skip it. It really does hurt me. But I do believe also there's a possibility that episode 9 can win me back, but I don't think episode 9 could ever repair episode 8. I think episode 8 is damaged. It's defunct. I don't think episode 9 will fix it, but episode 9 could win me back to the universe. I just hope they do. I hope they do. I'm trying to be positive,
You know what's sad? I'd rather watch episode 1 4 times in a row than episode 8 one more time.
I love, hey, get mad, shoot me, throw spears at me, you motherfucking darkies. But I fucking love, after episode 8 and after a lot of contemplation, there's so many things I love in the prequels now that I'm I appreciate the prequels so much more. Oh my God.
Yeah, I really love that.
And that's fucked up. That shouldn't be happening.
More in depth about the midichlorians.
More midichlorians.
Midichlorians aside, I love the pod racing sequence. I love Qui-Gon. I actually really love Obi-Wan in the prequels. I thought Ewan McGregor, he nailed it. He was Obi-Wan. I loved him in it.
He was a good Obi-Wan.
I love a lot of the villains, like General Grievous. What a cool character.
Darth
I love
Maul.
A lot of the battles in episode 3. The lightsaber duel in episode 3 is fucking epic.
Yeah, I really did enjoy Darth Maul in episode 1. I thought it was a bit like emo and all that stuff. But as I get older, I'm like, actually, I actually like you. It sucks that you died. Maybe if you kept living on, at least one more movie probably would have been cool.
Yeah,
You know
I mean
what's
they're
depressing?
more boring. I forget who it was. If you look up, are any of you fans of Rags?
I don't watch his content, but I've been in a couple streams with him. I like the guy.
Okay, he's got great content. He recently did a video where he like kind of bashed on I Hate Everything, and he made some great points. But he brings up a content creator by the name of Mahler, and Mahler has done a 3-part series on the deconstruction of episode 8. Altogether, it's like 4.5 hours, and he deconstructs every single thing that's wrong with about that movie, and it's brilliant stuff. I would recommend it. It's Mauler, and he's got some. It's a great series.
Actually, speaking on other content creators, Star Wars and great series, I do actually recommend, if anybody does really wish they could see a different version of the original of episodes 1, 2, and 3, there is an actual series of videos on the channel Star Wars Explained, where they actually rewrote almost the entirety of episodes 1, 2, and 3. They left in certain elements and certain characters, but basically they just completely revamped the entire thing. I highly recommend people go and check it out, just because it really was pretty well put together. There are a few things I think are really fucking stupid about it, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I just have a lot of great memories about I have fondness and I guess nostalgia, you could say, for the prequels, especially episode 1, because I was very young and I had the Lego sets and all that shit. But to
Pod
me,
racing.
as much as the prequels plod along at a pretty annoying pace at times, as much as the prequels go on and on about the politics and the staging of that world, at the very least, they're staging the fucking world. This is a point that Mahler makes. In episode 8, can you tell me at all what the fuck is going on with the First Order and the Resistance? Which, by the way, halfway through the movie, every fucking character gives up on calling it the Resistance. It's now the Rebellion. It's the Rebels. And it's just what is the fucking point? First off, where did the First Order come from? Second off, killing the Starkiller base, which was a giant planet-sized weapon. Don't you think that might have hurt him a little bit? Third off, where's everybody else reacting to this First Order business and knocking them out because now they are just simply a few ships, which is what they heavily imply? Fourth, how did the Rebellion, which looked the Resistance, which looked so badass and huge, how did it go from Force Awakens to Last Jedi having we just got a couple hundred on a ship now? That's our Resistance. No other planets look at the First Order and go, we want to knock that out. They're just going, we'll wait till they take us over. What the fuck is happening?
It's the magic of space Nazis.
At least in the original trilogy, you understood Empire bad, a lot of control, everyone's scared because they're so massive. But in the new series, they explicitly explain the First Order. It's just like a little speck. It's a little crumb. It's something that any other planet or alliance of systems would be like, oh yeah, we can knock that out. Let's get a few missiles and we'll just fuck them up because they're trouble. But they don't. They also act like they're just the biggest threat ever, and it's just fucking confusing.
Even a lot of the following up order, they kind of said that a lot of the membership of the First Order came from the planets that needed the Empire the most, not necessarily the planets that had the best resources and stuff. This would be the equivalent if I don't know, let's say for instance there's a fascist takeover in America, and then the only remnants are Chicago and things like that, the places that fought hey, you know what? This was a shithole, but we really like the order here.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just been called to my attention that there may be a female-led Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot on the way.
Fuck
no, that's got to be fake.
Go
I
fucking Blair. God damn it, Schmeckel. I'm going to go strangle Hollywood execs. I swear to God.
I
Just
want
kidding.
that confirmed.
Do we? It depends. Who's doing it?
Let's see. According to TMZ, trademark applications have been filed to
Oh,
secure the rights to
no.
Fresh Princess.
No!
Program. NBC Universal, the company that owns the rights to Fresh Prince, is trying to put the name on clothing, bags, animal collars, backpacks.
And oh god, can you imagine with the animal collars? They just put it on a monkey for some weird reason.
They need to put it on a dog. we need to like color this bitch.
No, they just name a dog after whatever the main protagonist is gonna be, and then it's like, yeah, she's my bitch.
They're gonna dump it on Netflix, and it's gonna be a main character who talks a lot about like, don't do that, that's oppressive, and we're gonna want to throw up, and we'll just turn on something good.
I just realized, oh god, they would need to bring in the guy that did Carlton, and it's just gonna be the dude that plays Carlton. It's just gonna be like, what I used to be less. I can't be this. I wasn't this annoying when I was your age, wasn't it? Please don't tell me so. And it's just the entire show. Carlton is gonna be the fucking.
I just want to see his
character.
Carlton dance. Just do his Carlton dance for the whole show. It'd be better than what they're planning on.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that actor actually does the Carlton dance often. Anytime he goes to like some kind of convention or a special or whatever, he will do the Carlton dance.
God bless him. God bless him.
My absolute favorite thing is he was doing a stand-up special. He was talking about the time he actually met a fan, and apparently this fan was so like starstruck by him that he literally just punched him in the face.
How is that a reaction? That's not real.
No, wait.
No, it gets better. So then the Carlton dude just like he retaliates because he just got punched in the face, and then the guy said, "No, stop!" It's just I didn't know how to react, so I just that was the first thing that went through my head, and then the Carlton dude's just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That sounds psychotic. Like, why would that? Oh my god! Like, oh my god, it's George Clooney, and then you just stab him, and you're like, I didn't know what to do.
That actually reminds me of one of the stories. It is most likely fake, but it's a great story, and I love that. It actually comes out of Tumblr, and it's it's a story of somebody, I think, as a boy. So there was this when I was in the 5th grade, there was this new girl in school, and she was so cute, and I was really into her, and I had such a crush on her, but I didn't know how to handle it, so I sent her a note that said, "Get out of my school."
What the
fuck? That's fucking great. It's just like, oh my god, she's so hot. I don't know what to do.
If I can't have you, no one can have you.
I don't know what to do with. Get the fuck out! That's not what I wanted. I want you around me all.
I don't know what to do, so I called in a bomb threat. I just didn't know what to do.
I was at a panel once with some really popular. Yeah, I was at a panel once with some very popular anime voice actors, and someone asked them like, "What's your most famous story to dealing with a fan?" And the guy was saying, "Well, I was taking pictures with this kid, and just being friendly. I put my hand over his shoulder like we're buddies. It's standard stuff I do for all that. As soon as I put my hand on his shoulder, the guy freaked out, because apparently he has this thing about being touched. He didn't know that, and then he explained himself. He said, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Well, we'll just stand here. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Once he calmed down, they took the picture. Later on, he's walking the convention grounds and all that, and he sees the same guy again. This time he's holding a cantaloupe, and he's not smiling. He's glaring at him, and he looks like he's got like I'm gonna kill you kind of eyes. And throughout the rest of the convention, he kept seeing the guy, and he kept having the cantaloupe. And he just kept walking. He kept staring at him with like these angry eyes. And he saw him at another panel, but instead of sitting in the front seat like last time, he's like way in the back. And he's like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Cold black eyes, dead eyes, like doll's eyes.
The weird thing is, he came back to that convention like a year later. The same guy didn't come up for a picture or anything, but still does the glare.
Does he still have the cantaloupe?
He didn't see a cantaloupe, but he was always worried that it might show up. He had a whole cantaloupe. He was there for like 3 days. He took the picture on the first day. The guy still had a cantaloupe for 2 days. Like, what do you want?
Speaking of eyes, Robert Rodriguez's take on Alita Battle Angel.
Ooh.
How fucking bad does that look, man? I'm sorry. That
Wait.
looked awful.
We just got a $5 super chat from Reading
Oh.
Ren. Here's some shekels.
Oh.
Yeah, moan, you dirty whore.
He actually does the fucking moan.
Oh yeah, Simone's will moan for you. He knows
Hey,
his
you're
place.
roboting.
God damn it! I'll be right back.
Well, and the thing is, I got the whole house
Thank
to
God
myself.
he's gone.
I got the whole house to myself, so I don't have to worry about waking my mom up or anything. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll fucking
She's
moan.
like, "What are you doing in there? You moaning?"
Yeah, she's off to Mexico for a week, so I got the place to myself. So.
But yeah, let's talk Alita Battle Angel. Who's seen the trailer? What do you guys think? I think it looks like a trash fire, and I don't know why they ever handed off that property to Robert Rodriguez. I'm one of those people who thinks Robert Rodriguez is terribly, like, way overhyped.
Overhyped. I have to agree with you. I think like he gets some success. He's done some okay action movies. Sin City was pretty good. What's this?
It's the Carlton thing.
I think Sin City, like,
Christ
personally
about
for me,
that.
the Sin City movie to me was again, it was overhyped. It was whatever to me. But his best movie still to this day is From Dusk Till Dawn.
Hmm.
You don't like From Dusk Till Dawn?
It was okay.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Pussy. All kinds of pussy.
Hairy pussy, fat pussy, ugly pussy, pretty pussy. He went through a whole fucking list.
Oh, it was amazing. Come on.
Oh my god. How do you not love Cheech Marin in that movie?
He
That movie
also
was
listed
great.
off.
It was such great schlock.
It was.
Didn't he also list off donkey pussy in that?
I think maybe.
But yeah, Alita Battle Angel. Discuss.
Um,
My points.
I am not particularly excited. I mean, I'm sort of excited in that I actually read the books back in the day, and the anime movie, which is okay. This one, I'm like, and the eyes aren't helping.
Yeah, are the effects, you think, kind of poor? That's how I feel. It comes off very Pixar-ish.
No, I'm not all that bothered by the effects. Just because it could be worse. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a watch. But at this point, if the story isn't there to go with the creepy eyes, I mean, I'm not going to be all that interested. I'll see it, but yeah.
I'm gonna want Rodriguez to give me some, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, some Desperado, and some Dusk Till Dawn.
Desperado was badass.
More Dusk Till Dawn, please.
I do not. If I see any fucking Spy Kids bullshit or fucking lava bitch and shark whore, I will fucking get pissed. I will go down. I will find fucking Rodriguez and I will just choke him out.
Yeah, isn't that crazy that this is the guy that gave this huge manga property to that originally James Cameron was interested in doing? The guy who did Shark Boy and Lava Girl got this movie. Fucking explain that to me. Holy shit.
It's weird. It is definitely a weird fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, people have good movies and bad movies. I mean, I think it was it George Lucas who directed Howard the Duck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you only have your highs and your lows.
Come on, that was his masterpiece. Don't you dare.
You're right. Duck movies.
Hey,
where are you gonna see that?
Hey, it is probably one of the few times we actually get to see bestiality in action.
No, it isn't.
In a movie like this, yes.
Okay, did you never watch?
It was kind of like the movie was like if I had to give the movie a personality, it was a pedophile, because the movie was like it was creepily like it had a tone of like, don't worry kids, you could watch this, and then suddenly you'd see like duck tits and like duck dicks coming out and fucking and shit, and you're just like, yeah, kids, don't worry, you can see this. Yeah, don't tell mommy. Like, it was a very creepy fucking tone throughout the whole movie.
Not to mention the monster towards the end there. That thing was fucking nightmare fuel.
That was That was some pretty badass stop motion animation.
That was. But did you guys not see American Werewolf? And I can't remember if it's American Werewolf in London or American Werewolf in Paris, but one of them.
American Werewolf in London.
No.
Yeah.
One of them fucked a dog to death.
Yeah.
Literally fucked a dog to death. Bestiality.
I'm gonna say London.
Yes, to death.
Oh yeah, he is right. I remember that scene.
I don't remember that in American Werewolf in London.
Oh, then it was in American Werewolf in Paris. He wakes up in a graveyard and he basically fucked a dog to death.
Yeah, that's Paris. Because in London, I remember there being a hint that he had fucked a wolf in the zoo, but I didn't remember. Didn't remember like bloody dog parts afterwards.
Oh no, it wasn't bloody dog parts necessarily. It was just a dog sprawled out like something had crushed it. And he was completely fucking naked and everything. And the way the dog's body position was, it was very suggestive that he fucked that dog to death in a graveyard. And he was covered in blood and everything.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that movie again.
That's Paris. That's Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paris is the cemetery.
Okay. Then yeah. So telling me that fucking, we didn't really see bestiality. Like, yeah, Howard the Duck may have hinted at it, but come on. We didn't actually see anything or any kind of damage done from it.
Well, I mean, ducks have very corkscrew penises that can shoot up like almost 30 feet. I'm just saying.
And that are detachable.
Ew. What?
Ducks are ultimate rapists, don't you know?
Yes. They break off in the spring too. Yeah.
Female duck's pussy is built to prevent rape. It is like the Pandora's labyrinth of fucking vaginas.
Okay.
Yeah, that they're corkscrew vaginas to go with corkscrew dicks.
That's a thing of an animal anatomy I did not ever need to know. And
then you also have the fact and there's also the fact that the ducks are also so horny, they have tendency to rape dead ducks as well.
Yep.
That explains the goose thing in Greek mythology when Zeus turned into a goose and raped a chick.
No, that was just the Greeks. They were raping for a
robot again. Just go away, Smackle.
And it wasn't a goose; it was a swan. My bad.
The swan.
Yeah, but the swans are fucking huge.
But penguins also engage in necrophilia.
and so do kangaroos.
Yes, yeah.
Otters are rapey too. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just blanket the whole thing. Every animal is, to a certain degree, really fucking rapey.
Okay.
That's just how animals are. I'm gonna fuck you. No, you're not. Well, it's gonna happen.
I thought you were talking about the Greek.
The Greeks? Oh yeah, they're rapey too.
The Greeks aren't animals; they're just subhuman.
Otters literally rape baby seals to death.
Okay.
That's
okay. We've all been there.
No, we haven't.
No, none of us have done that.
Although
I haven't done that.
Kadant does like to call that special time of the month Baby Seal Clubbing Day.
Eskimos ain't got shit on sea otters, I'm telling you.
Technically, American Werewolf in Paris was the actual reboot of American Werewolf in London, Kadant. It just was a sort of technical continuation reboot. It was like a sequel that also rebooted London.
They call it a soft reboot.
Should we? Oh, like I know that Evil Dead did that. I mean, there was the first one and the second one. Second one was essentially the first one, just slightly better, but they called it 2 for some reason.
Speaking of rape, There was a scene in Evil Dead 1 where his
Right
sister
by a
gets
tree.
raped right by a tree. Yeah.
Right by a tree. I didn't believe my aunt when she told me that. I was just like, no. And then IFC had it on one night, so I was like, I'm gonna watch this movie.
You rack
and
a
this,
tentacle pond? Yeah,
and
I
this
like
scene
it.
came
Do you
up.
rack a tentacle pond where you can get sprinters? No.
That doesn't sound at all a very good idea. And then I saw the scene and I was just like, oh no.
Yep.
Oh,
She was raped
that's
by a
not
tree.
cool.
Okay, we get your vagina sprinters.
Directed by Max Landis. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who directed
What?
what?
Ooh, wait.
John
Sam,
Landis.
Sam Raimi
Rex?
made Evil Dead.
I think she's talking about a different movie.
Well,
Yeah,
wasn't it-
she says they're gonna do another reboot of it. You
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, reboot of what?
Evil Dead.
No.
Max Landis has only directed one movie from, like, it was a few years ago, and it was like a stupid little indie movie.
It was a
She's
gay
saying
movie.
that he's gonna have full reins, because Max Landis is a writer. Is
Yeah.
he gonna write this reboot or what? Is he directing it? And
Speaking of
what's
which,
the reboot of? It's of Evil Dead.
no. It's American Werewolf in London.
Oh, okay.
So far, I haven't been too impressed by his writing. I don't know.
Bright was amazing. Fuck you.
Bright was fun. I had fun, man. But it's a shit movie. It's a shit movie. It's okay to admit it, but it was fun.
Look, it was a Netflix movie, and I think they had like $10 million to work with, which isn't really. No, it had more.
You're gonna shit your pants if you hear the budget.
Oh God! Don't tell me it was higher.
It was like between 40 and 60 mil.
All right, then yeah, it's a disappointment.
Well, I mean, that's actually not so bad. There are some movies that are filmed with like 100 million.
Yeah, but it definitely didn't like.
Oh,
it
yeah.
definitely like as I was watching the movie, I was like, yeah, if I saw this in theaters, I would have been fucking pissed because it's not good, but it's fun. I like the concept, and Brockus and I watched it together, so we diddled each other and had a good time.
We didn't do the diddling.
We did
Well-
the diddling.
No, we didn't.
Well, like we have to remember, it's on Netflix. and
Hold on. I want to know about the diddling. Did you stroke each other in the theater or when you got out?
No, we watched it in my car. Actually, we watched it on my phone. It was a phone movie. That's how I'll put Bright. Bright is an amazing phone movie.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Kadant is saying that Gremlins 3 is apparently being planned as well.
Stop making up stories. I don't believe most of this shit. I want to wait till it's a concrete, okay?
Well, and that's fair enough. I mean, there were so many rumors about a Barbie movie being made, and now they've just fucking.
Oh,
canned
with
it.
Amy Schumer. Did you see the trailer for her new movie?
No.
It's so bad. Should we play it? Let's play it.
Play it.
No. We don't want to run the risk of getting like striked. Maybe
Yeah.
once we go off air.
No,
My
we'll strike the
favorite-
fuck out of us for that.
Okay, if you guys haven't seen it in the chat, just go watch the trailer for Amy Schumer's next movie, and it's like a complete lack of self-awareness about every critique people have had on her. Complete lack. It's just gone. It's devoid. She's devoid of self-awareness, and it's just like the most disgusting thing ever. The concept of the movie, get this, is. It's she has some sort of accident. She's a girl who's kind of uncomfortable with her body, right? And then she runs into some kind of accident, and then suddenly she develops this power of she looks in the mirror and sees herself like she's absolutely convinced that she's fucking drop dead gorgeous, but nobody else has that power. Like nobody else is influenced by it. So everyone else thinks she's crazy, and she just starts acting confident as fuck. That's the movie.
That sounds boring as shit.
It's terrible.
I mean, I'm not surprised it's Amy Schumer, but come on.
Hey, she is a beautiful
Okay,
monkey.
okay, seriously.
Please tell me Schumer is not the one that she sees in the mirror.
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Yes, it is. Kadunt, where are you getting your shit from? Like, are you just going on Google and just finding rumors? No, find stuff that's been greenlit. Find stuff that's been put into production that's concrete. Because there's always stories all over Hollywood about all kinds of shit going on. Like, I just wait till things are confirmed.
Like,
So stop
look
throwing
up-
stuff out there.
Go look up
if you
on
the Robert Rodriguez thing, Robert Rodriguez doing Escape from New York, that's been a rumor for years. So, like, I'll wait till that's confirmed.
So, if you want to see one of the best laid rumors, the Michael Bay Dora the Explorer movie.
Yes, bitching witch. It is exactly. It's the inverse of Shallow Hal. That is Amy Schumer's new movie. That is the exact noise that should come from that movie.
God damn it!
It's gonna be a good year for movies and TV, I think.
I think
fuck off. God damn it.
I think it'll be a good year for doing response videos criticizing these terrible movies. It means if you're someone out there who likes to make those videos, you're gonna have a good year. You have a lot of things to talk about.
At least we can say that the Han Solo movie is not going to develop any kind of controversy, and it is going to come out with sweeping reviews, and it's going to be beloved by all fans.
Well, I think that much is clear. If there's one thing we can trust, it's
absolutely
the Star Wars brand today.
Thank you, Schmeckel. Thank you.
I have a question. I have not seen the movie, so I just have to ask. Is Wakanda real?
Yes. Wakanda.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's a real place. Totally real.
The only
and
reason
it sucks too, because like apparently they, like, I'd want one of those suits. I'd want some grape drink from those flowers. They just keep it all to themselves and leave it for one guy. It's fucking rude.
Goddamn black people fucking keeping their purple drink to themselves.
Wait, who is it that hasn't seen the movie? Who was it that hasn't seen the movie yet?
Me.
What's your name?
Egg Lord.
What?
Egg Lord.
Okay, Egg Lord. Here's my review of Black Panther to get you prepped for the intense theatrical experience. All you need to know is that unironically, there is a joke in the movie where Black Panther's sister says to his shoes, "What are those?"
Oh,
that is written. That's a real thing that happens in the fucking movie, and that gives you an exact idea of what that fucking movie is. I'm sorry, it's just it's not a good movie.
Okay.
Well, not only that, it's followed by a conversation about a new product that she invented called sneakers for sneaking. I
actually liked that. I actually liked that joke. You got to laugh.
I did kind of.
My favorite joke of hers is when they bring in the CIA. I keep forgetting his name, but the CIA agent, and she goes, "Sweet, another broken white boy for me to fix."
And then when
I got all these fucking crackers in here. When we got
at least that makes sense because she was forced to repair Winter Soldier. Like, at least that's a good reference.
We got all our high-tech, advanced technology. We are the most technologically advanced society in the world. Oh, by the way, we got a war going on, so let's get some spears.
What I'm finding entertaining...
Spears!
What I'm finding entertaining is that Man-Ape is the breakout character.
Mm-hmm. Even I liked him.
I
actually really did dig. I thought Killmonger was amazing until the third act when they ruined him, and I thought Ross was pretty cool. Martin Freeman's character, I actually thought he was kind of cool, and that to me was it. I didn't care for any other character in that movie. I wanted the villain to win so bad.
Me too. I fucking loved Killmonger.
I thought he was awesome.
Granted, I mean, like, if he wasn't evil, all that shit, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But as a character, I love him. And he's one of those characters I think Marvel really shouldn't have killed off. But then again, I'm starting to feel that way about most of their villains because they're just not that I like them. They're just running out of characters that they could use. At this point, they're just going right through them. You can't bring them back. Like, I want to see Red Skull again. He's not technically dead, but he's not technically around either.
We don't know if he died. He could have died. What happened to him could have been death. Or it could have been some magical teleportation because of the cube. And they could bring that up later. I don't see everyone's obsession with Red Skull, though. I just thought he wasn't a terrible villain.
Boring villain.
He wasn't terrible. I just thought he served his purpose, and I don't see the obsession. I love Hugo Weaving as an actor, but
Yeah.
I just don't see the obsession with bringing him back.
Well,
I don't know. I wouldn't care if they did, though. It'd be cool.
I mean, Red Skull has been one of those villains who's been in Marvel Comics for a long time. He's almost as iconic as Captain America
himself.
I mean, he's so like just as a character, he's just so important to the fabric of Marvel, and it'd be great to bring him back. And he's also like the embodiment of complete and utter evil. I mean, this guy will go to all various different lengths to just do it, just for the sake of being pretty much evil. It's just this kind of character that he is. So
it's just we want to make a plot, and we don't like it's gotta be even especially for like if in the event we ever want to make a plot, but we kind of realize, okay, this wouldn't make sense for a lot of our characters because they at least have some inkling of morality. Oh no, just fucking do the Red Skull. He'll rape a baby for fun.
that's a bit extreme, but yeah, I get your point. I mean, he's just pure evil, and sometimes those kind of characters are fun.
You know what? I want to see.
Fun, but I mean, as a character, you could take the Red Skull, and if it weren't for the legacy from the comics, you could replace him with generic Nazi number 43, and you'd have the same fucking story.
Not necessarily because, like I said, you still have the whole his hatred with Captain America. You still have the idea that he's essentially the antithesis to the character, and the fact that it's also like the same way Captain America kind of inspires everyone. The Red Skull kind of does it, but from fear, in that sort of similar way.
Also, he was deformed in his lust and desire for achieving something that you need to that no one really deserves, and so he was scarred for it. And then you have someone like Captain America, who, as a result of just wanting to do good, that's what he wanted. He was then turned into the super soldier that Red Skull, I think, wishes he could be.
Yeah, actually, that is the whole point to the characters. It's the same thing with Batman and the Joker, Superman and Lex Luthor.
The bad guys are all basically just bitter that they can't be the.
Kadun, I already talked about the grape drink. Okay.
No,
I talked about the grape drink.
The villains in comic books, typically, especially in DC, they're supposed to mirror their counterparts. They're supposed to be the polar opposite, their greatest villains. So Captain America's greatest villain was the Red Skull, for the fact that the two of them were on the same level when it came to physical abilities and shit, like, you know, their strength, their speed, their stamina, and everything. But whereas Captain America is the paragon and the bastion of goodness and righteousness and justice, the Red Skull is evil incarnate and injustice, and do as I say or I will kill you all.
I did really like during Secret Empire when they you got to see what the Red Skull looked like without all the deformities, and he's some fucking little curly brown-haired Jewish looking guy. Meanwhile, you got Captain America, the perfect Aryan, standing right next to him.
I think that was done on purpose too.
Well, yeah, it was done on purpose. It
was done on purpose, and that kind of is what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah, it was blatantly stated that that the Red Skull was jealous of Captain America.
Which actually makes
and this goes for the rest of you too. Hands down, right now, to date, best MCU movie, hands down.
Winter Soldier.
Ragnarok.
Winter Soldier.
Really? Ragnarok. Wow. Holy shit.
I know, there's a lot. That movie is pretty good.
Well, it's really loved. Dude, Thrax, Blade don't count. Knock your shit off. I asked the chat too, so we're gonna see some answers in a bit.
No,
but
wait. If we're allowed to pick Blade, then Blade.
No, we're not.
What about
And
Deadpool?
knock your shit off. Blade was badass when it was badass, but there's some cringy shit in that movie.
There's
Hold on.
Guardians of the
Look, some niggas just gotta try and skate uphill.
Hold on a second. Psycho 216 was suggesting Deadpool.
No, it doesn't count.
Okay,
I said MCU.
wait. Hold on a second. Once the Fox hold on. Once the Fox buyout goes through, it will be MCU.
No,
No, it won't.
Yes, it will. It's
MCU,
already been confirmed.
No. Hold on. MCU is whatever is considered canon in that universe where Tony Stark and Captain America live. That universe that they thrive in and exist in. What's canon for that? In other words,
The
what exists?
helicarrier.
Hold on. In other words, what exists, what's happened, and what's going to happen in the MCU if the Fox acquisition goes down. In Tony Stark and Captain America's world, Deadpool will not have happened, isn't happening, and will not happen. That is not canon. That is not the MCU.
Okay. Well, you can't say that until they've actually gone through it, and maybe they work
We
it in
can. They're
there.
never.
Second
And
of all,
by the way,
second
and by
point.
the,
All
by the
right.
way, they're never going to allow Deadpool in the MCU either.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, Kevin Feige
No, they
already
won't.
said that he would.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And they're not going to do it. I'm telling you, they're not going to allow a fourth wall breaking jackass into the MCU. They're not. They're not going to do it.
Yes, they will. I
No,
guarantee you they will.
No, it's because it's going to hurt the integrity of what they've built up. Deadpool works in Deadpool. But if you introduce Deadpool into the MCU, suddenly, to me, I take a lot of the threats way less seriously if I know that there's someone who's magically talking to me through a camera in that fucking universe. You think Kevin Feige's going to allow that shit in there? It's
Yeah.
going to hurt the universe.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's going to be in there.
No, find me the quote, because I think he said actually the opposite of that, if anything. It's
Well,
not
he
gonna
can't.
happen.
Well, yeah,
They'll
he
stay
would
separate.
want to do that. Granted, I mean, he has Disney overlords, and they might not allow it. Feige would gladly allow it, but there again, he has Disney overlords. And what you're
If
saying
you ever wanted Deadpool in the MCU, they would strip him of his fourth wall breaking power. Yep.
I
Doesn't
don't.
fit.
Well,
They
it
have
could.
to do it, Samaj.
No,
It-
Here's the
it
thing.
Thematically.
You could break the fourth wall without actually talking into the camera. You can easily say stuff on social media and Twitter, that kind of stuff within the movie. I mean, there are ways around that.
No, that's called being meta, and then there's fourth
Yeah.
wall breaking. Fourth wall breaking, it's an understanding of that you are a creation, a fictional thing. And if you have a character in your universe that admits to you, hey, by the way, I'm going to constantly remind you that this is all fucking fake. It's going to ruin the taste of the universe because you're going to be like, okay, I don't care about Thanos. It's all about, like, the MCU is about suspending your disbelief. Deadpool is about reminding you that you're suspending your disbelief. They don't fit.
Well, you're not wrong. I also don't think that it won't happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Granted.
Dr. George Nicholson in the chat has a very good point. Is there money? Then they'll fucking do it. That's what the movie's for.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I think that they'll lose money if they do it, though. I think it's a bad marketing.
I think what they're probably just gonna
I
do
agree
is
with both statements made in those 30 seconds.
I think what's just gonna happen is
It's
just
a poor choice.
I like I said, I think just what's gonna end up happening is just, you know, he's gonna start breaking the fourth wall, but then all the characters are just gonna look at him like he's insane, and then that's just gonna be the end.
But
No,
it's
no.
too late because we'll know he did it.
Here's what I think will happen. Okay. Firstly, the Deadpool movies will be completely separate from the MCU, the ones with Ryan Reynolds and everything. Thirdly, if they do decide to actually bring Deadpool into the MCU, they will most likely present us with the original Rob Liefeld, New Mutants, Deadpool, where he wasn't an actual fourth wall breaking merc with the mouth. He was just simply Deadpool, the merc with the mouth. If they do decide to go the fourth wall break concept, it will be outside of the MCU only, because that is actually, as Zell pointed out, that is a trope that is mostly unique to Deadpool, even in the comic books. And it is something that even when Deadpool does it in the comic books, it's just a big fucking joke. No one's actually supposed to really take it seriously. And if you are supposed to be taking these characters seriously in the MCU, why would you throw in that giant fucking red monkey wrench? So
Yeah.
That's why they're not going to actually do that version of Deadpool if they bring him into the MCU.
See, I think they will do that version of Deadpool, and I think it'll be a poor choice. But I think they'll go with the one that people know.
Look at all the out of place humor in the Star Wars franchise.
Don't use Star Wars trade us.
Yeah, there's out of place humor, but at the end of the day, what I'll say is, I guarantee it's not going to happen, and we'll just see if it will. I'm betting on it won't.
Yeah. I mean, we won't know how they're going to work in mutants in either.
Oh god, that's going to be a whole nother headache.
That's going to be a fucking mess because you know exactly the direction they're going.
Considering how much
they're going to take the whole fucking social justice commentary from X-Men, and they're going to crank it to 11.
that'll be a big mistake on their part. But you know, they're spending like $60 billion on the franchise. I guarantee you they're going to be making new X-Men movies. But here's the thing I'm thinking of. They're probably going to reboot it. And probably, I don't know if they're going to bring over some of the new cast because they had all those younger actors to play X-Men characters. They might bring them over. I doubt that they would, though. It makes more sense to just reboot it and recast everyone.
They will recast.
Kadun actually brought up an interesting question. What do you think is the most disappointing MCU movie?
Yeah, I said worst. I mean, I guess they're interchangeable a little bit. But what is the worst or most disappointing MCU movie to date?
The First Hope.
The First Hope.
The one with what's his face?
That Asian director.
No. That's not MCU. We're saying MCU. The one with the one in 2008. What was that actor's name? Edward Norton.
Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, that was okay.
Terrible fucking movie.
You know what? I'm actually gonna say I did enjoy The Incredible Hulk just a little more than I enjoyed Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 is your most disappointing?
It's the most disappointing, but as for the worst one, I am gonna have to go with The Incredible Hulk. Just because the other ones, they have some redeemable qualities to them, but it wasn't that redeemable with Incredible Hulk. But disappointing wise, because that's not Whiplash. I'm sorry, that's not Whiplash.
Shit. Somebody in the chat has a good point. As far as most disappointing, Ant-Man.
No, I really liked Ant-Man.
I love Ant-Man. And someone mentioned Iron Man 3.
Straight to fucking Scott Lang.
I didn't like that either, but Christ, man.
But someone mentioned Iron Man 3 in the chat. Fuck you, grow a sense of humor, and learn to love Lethal Weapon.
Do you know how I know that?
That's all I'll say about that.
Because we're connected.
Oh
my god! That's where Zeph got the idea from, that son of a bitch.
Oh, no, most of the connection.
Yeah.
Do not ruin that movie for me, you motherfucker.
I would have to say, it's a tough decision for me, but I would have to say at the end of the day, the worst MCU movie to date for me is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Holy shit, what a fucking try-hard mess. It was so cringy, man.
For me... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask, Schmeckel, how does it feel to actually be a part of one of the greatest hits of YouTube songs in the last couple of years?
It was the best question I could have asked at the time, and I'm glad that I asked that question.
So is everybody else.
You can watch the fucking clip, and it takes me a couple seconds to realize what he's fucking said.
Schmeckel, whose laugh is in the song? The infamous laugh.
That's Ian Miles Chong.
That's great.
That was great.
Okay, back to the question that was.
So for me,
yeah, Guardians 2 to me is the worst and most disappointing. I had such high hopes for that movie, and I gave it a second watch. And I'm sorry for that movie. It starts with the writing. The writing is god fucking awful. The jokes do not work 90% of the time. To me, it was just such an opposite, inverse of the first movie. I love the first Guardians. Guardians 2 is just a mess.
I think in the case of the Guardian movies, The first movie, they didn't really know if it was going to be successful or not, and they just let the director make the movie he wanted to make. And it could have been just standalone, not have anything to do with the Marvel Universe whatsoever. It could have done that, and that's why they didn't get involved. But then once it starts making money and it's this big hit, then the studio wants to get involved. And I think what the second movie, you will have noticed, it's like got constant jokes.
And they're terrible.
And yes, they are bad, and they are like made for kids and that kind of stuff. And that's because it's designed to sell stuff and movies and T-shirts and whatever. And I think that was all done by committee. That was all done by the studio. I think there's a good movie to be had in there, but the studio came in there and fucked it up.
Okay,
like I
I
was
don't
saying,
disagree
for
with that.
me-
Yeah.
For me, my most disappointing is Thor 2.
It's
Because-
close. That was close for me, yeah.
Because, like, you know, like, I thought, okay, we got Avengers. We have the first Thor movie where he had to relearn himself. We got Avengers where, okay, he got a bit more powerful, but he still had to hold back. Thor 2 should have been the movie where he just throws down the thunder, and you just see everything get, like, it's kind of like how in the third movie when Hell says, what are you the god of again? And he just shows what he's made of. And, you know, for me, it's like, wow, why are you holding him back throughout all the movie? But, you know, that for me is the most disappointing. There's still, and also Malakoff, because like I said, I like the whole mythology thing of the Thor series. But worst one I think would have to be just Iron Man 2, just because it's like, oh, devil in the bottle, but let's not make it into the point to where it's like he's gonna have breakdowns.
Mm-hmm. I did want to say what I said earlier about Guardians 2 with the whole being by committee and the constant jokes thing. That essentially is the same problem I have with Thor 3. Not saying Thor 3 is a bad movie. It's a good movie. It's just constant jokes. And I wish they wouldn't do that.
I had a blast with Thor Ragnarok, and at the same, like, because I can have fun with a movie and the experience, and I can still recognize there's a lot of issues. And with Thor Ragnarok, it also just came off to me as like, I think for me, it was a fun ride, but it crossed the line as far as it delved into almost parody territory. And this is what I'm talking about with, if I like almost kind of want to dismiss Thor Ragnarok because it was just so fucking silly. If that movie crossed the line for me, there's no fucking way in hell there's going to be a positive reception to bringing in somebody that breaks fourth wall, because I'm going to be done with the universe. And I liked Thor Ragnarok as a ride, but it gets pretty close to just making fun of the whole fucking thing.
Okay. Kadunt had a really good one too. Another good one. Best Stan Lee cameo. And this goes for everything even outside of the MCU.
Okay.
I was gonna say for any superhero movie, what is hands down the best Stan Lee cameo?
I was gonna say for the Stan Lee one, the strip club scene in Deadpool.
I knew somebody was gonna have that one.
The what?
The strip club DJ.
Oh, that's right.
The one where he says, "You can't buy love, but you can rent it for $5."
That was pretty funny.
That was a good one.
Okay, that does it. No other Stan Lee cameo can top that one. Sorry.
I don't know.
I think some people could have like. I mean, that's a funny one, but for me,
I think you're forgetting the best Stan Lee cameo. When he tried to shove the Hulk into the Batmobile on The Simpsons.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember this.
On The Simpsons? Okay. Wow. I don't know. You're talking MCU world. Fuck.
My favorite Stan Lee cameo, and I don't know why, but it's just like it was just a very sweet, delicate, touching scene. And it was when I think it was Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. And it was when Stan Lee just walks up, like happens to be in the street of I think it's New York, and just like happens to like bump into Peter Parker, and then he just says like a few choice words, and it just kind of like means something to Peter Parker while he's having trouble with Mary Jane. And it was just like I forget what he said, but it was a very sweet little monologue.
Okay, if we're going by most sentimental, then I think him being the mailman in the Fantastic Four is probably for me, because it's like it's like this would be the role he would have to be in the MCU just in general.
I would have to agree in the chat though. This isn't a Marvel movie, but Stanley's cameo in Mallrats is probably my favorite
I was
of all
about to say Mallrats.
Yeah,
It's a very
cameo
cute.
Mallrats is
He
my
has
personal.
he has an obsession with superhero genitalia.
What is his obsession with superhero genitalia?
But when it comes to the superhero movies, across all of them, my actual favorite Stanley in superhero movies specifically is actually when Tony Stark is going into that event and he says, "Looking good, Hef," and then Stanley actually turns around. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, that was a cute one too.
Yeah.
Also, one of my personal favorites is Age of Ultron when he tries the liquor that Thor brings to the party.
Oh, that was
God damn it, boy! I've been to World War II. I've seen the horrors you wouldn't even imagine.
That was great, and then he's just like stonewalled after that fucking.
Excelsior.
His cameo in Thor Dark World. Can I have my shoe back?
I forget that one. How does that one go?
During the scientist that is trying to like figure out the
my
wormholes.
Yeah, it's so good.
And he uses all like the inmate shoes.
Yeah.
And then when they're all going away, Sandy just goes, "Can I have my shoe back?"
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh,
If
done
I-
with another good question.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the DCU? DCEU.
It's terrible and I hate it.
It needs to
Before I
die.
go,
No.
Fuck the
I have
DCU.
something. I have
before
something.
Here's my thoughts.
Before I get talking about the DCU, I want to say my Stanley cameo favorite. It's actually Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he's talking with the Watchmen, the Watchers.
That's
That
good,
is
yeah.
a really good
And
one.
he's like, oh,
Yeah.
and then this one time I was a mailman, and it's like, what the fuck? Is he actually talking about his cameos?
Yeah, it was confirmed. He's literally all of the cameos he's been. He is exactly that character. He is all of them in that same different universes, yes, but
Yeah.
he is those characters.
Yeah, he's an informant for the Watchers.
Yep.
And he's been sent out to task to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have liked better if they actually made him like an actual Watcher, but it was still really cool.
One thing that about the DCEU that is just now going to just. So we all know that Joss Whedon got canned for the Batman role, for the Batgirl role, right?
He left.
Yeah. Now guess who apparently they're thinking of adding, who said, "Hey, I'm willing to do the Batgirl movie." Yes. You will
Brett
never
Ratner?
believe. What?
Brett Ratner.
Nope. It's a she.
Oh,
Oh, wasn't it Lena Dunham?
No, but you're on the similar track.
No, it was Lena Dunham.
No. Roxanne Gay.
Lena Dunham was in the talks, I thought, at one point.
She
And
was in the
everyone, like,
talks, but
And the internet blew up.
she was in the talks, but Roxanne Gay was like, "Hey, I'll fucking do the movie." And then this, like, the producer of the DCEU is like, "Oh, send me an email."
What? Who's Roxanne Gay?
Roxanne Gay is she wrote the book Bad Feminist. She also wrote that horrible Women of Wakanda book that has pretty much nothing to do also with
Oh God.
Black
Okay.
Panther.
oh God. Okay.
Come
So-
on, DC fans, scream louder because they're fucking you guys and raking you over the coals.
Well, the sad thing is that we're at the point where they need to make movies and nothing that they're doing is working. And so they're going to try some new things, and it could go really bad.
It's gonna go really bad.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that they listen to Josh Whedon, because he actually built a universe for Marvel. He could do the same thing for DC. I'd hope that they pay attention to him. I don't know. I'm very scared.
Why
Joss
bother?
Whedon-
DC has such boring superheroes.
No, I disagree. They actually have some really interesting superheroes.
I
We just
agree
don't
with
get to
Schmeckle.
see them. We just don't get to see those characters. The actual cool characters, the actual badass characters with interesting
You better
stories.
not be talking fucking Booster Gold, Blue Beetle bullshit.
No, I wasn't talking about them.
Good.
Yeah, no, I was actually talking about
Zatanna?
Zatanna's actually really cool. She is pretty
Everyone
interesting.
loves Zatanna, right?
Not everybody, but
She's so cool with her dumbass hat. Oh, Schmeckle would like her.
I'm vaguely familiar with Zatanna.
the problem with the majority of the cool characters, or at least the ones I actually think are really interesting, is that they're so heavily laced with all of the big characters that people are just bored out of their fucking minds with, that we're never going to get these characters. We're probably never going to get the Red Hood. We're probably never going to get Etrigan. And we are probably never going to get God damn it, I just had him in my head.
Lobo?
Yes, Lobo. We're never going to get Lobo.
I would watch a fucking Lobo movie.
Right? See, he's cool. He's interesting. Fuck.
You know,
No, I just here's my big pitch for the DCEU. Here's my big pitch. The question, written by Alex Jones.
Okay, that could work out, or at least presented by, I don't know, get Alex Jones involved somehow.
He writes the plot. He just writes the plot for the question. You have a superhero that is a conspiracy theorist detective. Anything you write that he says could come out of one of your shows, and it would sound like something this character would actually say. Go.
Yeah. I mean, the
Hillary
implication of
Clinton is a
Alex.
goddamn vampire.
Yes, that would be something that the question would say.
They're
We're
putting
fucking-
kryptonite. They're putting kryptonite in the water and turning the fucking frogs gay.
Yes.
We're talking about a character that once tried to analyze Santa Claus by saying that he was a communist spy for the fucking U.S. government.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Here's-
I buy
here's the
that.
thing.
Yeah,
Here's-
that's true.
The twisted part about the question is that he has the craziest, most weird fucking conspiracy theories, which in the comic books always leads to it being the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Exactly
Stop it.
why.
It's true.
Stop
Exactly
it, Kadant.
why Alex
Kadant
Jones
needs
would
to
be
knock her shit
perfect.
off. Kadant needs to knock her shit off.
What you
Okay.
doing?
Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this for you really quick, Kadant. This was a big surprise. Best DCEU movie, Wonder Woman. Worst one, Justice League. Let's move on. It's all a trash fire anyway.
It is. It really is.
Well, how the fuck are we sitting there and forgetting about Batman versus Superman?
Justice
Hey,
League was
you think
worse.
Justice League was worse.
Justice
It was-
League made me appreciate BVS. This is how fucking bad that movie was.
Yes.
Yeah. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty much how I walked out of the movie, and I turned to Zell, and I was just like, I actually appreciate Batman versus Superman now. And he fucking lost his
Their
shit.
moms have the same fucking name. That should not have been a fucking plot point.
It makes sense now. Whatever, I'll buy it. It's as long as it's not Justice League the movie. I'm like, okay, yeah, Martha, it works.
Yeah. Schmeckle.
It doesn't fucking work.
Justice League was terrible. It was worse than that.
It really was.
It fucking was. It was not redeemable in any sense. Jesus Christ.
Fucking AW in the chat. Fantastic Four. Is that the one with the fucking black Johnny Storm?
That's my vote for worst comic book movie of all time.
Really?
Yep.
There's so many to choose from.
There's
I would
so many
I would
things.
say Justice League is pretty close to the worst big budget thing I've seen in years in theaters. Justice League was so embarrassing.
It was.
It tops literally every other bad movie I can think of.
It was so embarrassing, man.
It's terrible.
Awful.
For a fan of DC characters like Wonder Woman, like Aquaman, Batman, Superman, all that shit, I was massively disappointed that they got absolutely no one right in that fucking movie. No one was fucking correct. The only one that was even remotely correct was Aquaman. They did him right based off of the 90s Aquaman.
Who's watching shit?
That's my roommate.
Your roommate's yelling?
No, my roommate's watching black TV.
His roommate's a fucking 4 and 4-year-old.
What?
The look on your face. The look on your face, man, is priceless.
What the fuck's going on?
That 4-stick made me appreciate Fantastic Four. I'm gonna give you that one, Kadante. Really did.
Because when you guys were asking what is my roommate watching, I just said my roommate's watching black TV. And just the look on his face is amazing.
Go in that room and tell your roommate to stop being a nigger.
The guys are telling me to tell you to stop being a particular type of person.
Don't be that. Don't be that faggot. Don't try to throw that blame on me. Don't just fucking say it.
Say what you're fucking told.
Now you just made it weird. Now you just made him say the word in his head.
Wait, you guys want to get spot by my roommate? Just a few choice words now.
Okay, Kadance in the chat. She wants you to use the hard R, Darnell.
Dimitri, you have the floor. Can you guys hear?
We can hear. We're just waiting for you to say nigger. It's not that hard. R. Nah.
All right, Dimitri, give him hell, buddy.
Wow.
You have to speak louder, man.
He just said, "Wow." I heard him.
Thank you. He kind of
Yeah, we can hear him. Just because he's dark doesn't mean he doesn't have a voice.
What's his name? What? Are we talking to him right now?
Yes.
This has to be.
We are? The fuck are you watching, Darky? We heard some black people yelling.
You ever watch Key and Peele?
Oh, we love.
Oh, I love Key and Peele.
Yeah, I was watching Anger Translator.
Okay, I fucking love Key and Peele.
Fucking great.
This
Okay.
is one of my favorite skits.
Okay, he earns. Wait. Put your roommate on. This guy sounds fucking cool.
Here you go. Dimitri, turn on that light over there. Fucking
Yeah.
hold on.
I can't even see the white in his teeth.
Oh, we've been talking to the wrong fucking minority all night.
Yeah, we have.
Thank you.
They're talking about me.
I know. Is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult?
It depends
It's
which
a-
one of the two of you are.
It's a compliment. Have you finished the Key and Peele series all the way through? Huh?
Why does he look like Chris Ray-Gun's roommate?
Well, are you saying that because he's black?
He does look
They
like
all look
Tom
alike?
Sweeney, though.
They don't all
They
look,
all
the
look
same
alike to you?
blush.
No, but this guy does kind of look like Tom Sweeney. That's kind of crazy.
He really doesn't. I don't know.
Thank you.
He looks really fucking uncomfortable. Dude, chill. Relax.
Oh, trust me, this is my roommate. I'm used to this.
I know, okay, you're surrounded by whiteys, but you can chill.
Take a fucking Xanax, bro.
I'm black. We don't do that.
Aw.
Just weed.
That's true. That's a good one.
Weed and our entire floor smells like fried chicken like 3/5 of the time.
Dude, I want some fried chicken. Like, that's not a bad thing.
That part is I haven't had fried chicken in about like a couple of months.
What about
Yeah, but remember the beginning?
Oh, when it smelled like cheese?
Cheese and chicken.
When did it smell like chicken?
Like the beginning of the semester.
I think you just got chicken on the brain.
I got chicken on the brain now. Now I want some.
Yeah,
That's how it happens.
His fault.
But never fucking
I apologize.
fried chicken wings.
I apologize for your roommate's racism. It's totally disgusting.
Oh, you want to hear what he did to me?
Yes.
He showed me a meme of Bert and Ernie with a racial slur for black people from every letter from A to Z.
Holy fuck!
Holy shit! Are you
Holy fuck!
Oh my god!
Applause.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
I say shit for shock factor. You're disgusting, though.
Yeah. You know what I did afterwards?
Did you beat his ass?
I locked him out the room.
As you should. You should probably build a wall outside the door.
You will never forget Xbox Free Niggy.
What?
That was one of the slurs.
Oh my god!
See,
They're really stretching with that. They were really stretching with that.
Oh no!
Wait! Hold on. Did your roommate see? What's your roommate's name again?
Darnell?
That is so fucking black.
Wait, me
Darnell.
We've been talking to Darnell.
you.
Oh. Dimitri. His name is Dimitri.
Of course it is.
That's
Dimitri.
another black name.
Dimitri, did you see Black Panther and what did you think, sir?
I thought it was a good movie. Musically, I thought it was a great movie. I think they did a great job with the musical score. I thought the colors were beautiful. I thought everything was perfect for the movie.
Okay, they know their demographic. That movie was a pile of shit and we're done talking. So let's move on.
Wakanda forever, my brother.
View on it.
No, I understand. It's like people hate Batman versus Superman, but I actually thought it was a good movie.
Oh,
Why
God.
does every
we're done.
black person I
We're
run
done.
into think that BVS was a good movie?
See, no, but it's not. I don't think it's a good movie because of the plot or the storyline or the characters. I just think the way they like the outside effects of the movie, like a lot of the
What?
design applications of the movie were pretty good. The movie itself was trash.
No, I
Hey.
couldn't stand Batman versus Superman. It had too many black people in it.
Wow. Okay, so we didn't need to go
There
there.
was one. There was
Dimitri-
one.
Dimitri does not know the way.
That's still
I
too many,
can't
bro.
deal with that level of non-white person in my movie. I need to be visually identified with every character.
This Darnell.
Darnell, spit on him, my brother. You need to spit on him.
I'm not
Spit on
gonna
him.
You need to spit on him, my brother.
Actually, to be fair, the white guy in this screen right here has the blacker of the two names.
He's not even white.
Very true.
Yeah.
He's
Very
fucking
true.
Dominican, man. Come on.
Yeah, the ethno state won't care. They'll accept him.
Hey, your skin's too brown.
Are you kidding? He's not getting in. He's basically Mexican.
Oh yeah.
All Spanish speakers look the same, really.
Nope. All Asian speakers look the same.
Oh, that's racist. Okay, that's very racist.
Okay, now you're being racist.
At my Chinese food station, my local Chinese food.
It's not all Chinese food, motherfucker. Okay, sometimes it's Japanese, sometimes Korean.
Nah, I don't eat.
Oh, titty walk.
It's all dog. No one care.
I'm just wondering, do you have a driver's license or not? That's my question.
Who
Yeah,
has
you have a
driver's
driver's
license?
license? Darnell, made up ass name.
No, the Asian one. Asian.
I have driver's license. Yes.
For how long?
Today.
We finally broke him. We finally broke him.
Oh my god!
The best answer. That's pretty funny. These guys are cool.
Okay, so I found the meme.
Well, all right. Your roommate survived the hazing. He's a normal human being who's not an asshole. You're a cool man, dude.
Thank you.
So I
These guys are pretty
found.
cool.
So I found
The same can't be said for Darnell.
I'm eating everything in the fridge. You will have nothing. I'll spend all your money. If you say any one of those words, I'm putting your bed in the hallway.
You need to get away from your roommate right now because the longer you stick around with him, the more we realize he's cooler than you.
Him or me?
Yeah.
You're cooler than me. That's what they're saying.
Obviously.
We're just gonna start inviting your
Years ago.
roommate. Dead. He fills the diversity quotient. He's better than you.
Why are you all white guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use a blackie. We could.
You know what this reminds me of? Key and Peele, Black Falcon.
Oh my god, I love that. It's green. It's obvious. I'm Green Falcon. All right, Black Falcon, we need you to go over here. Excuse me. What if I called you? What if I called you Red Falcon? How does that feel? Oh, I do not like that, brother.
That's racist.
That's racist, man. Oh, that's racist. That's racist. I fucking love that skit, dude.
I was watching that, and I was watching Black Republicans today.
What's that?
You never seen Black Republicans?
No. Oh, whoa. Is that the one with the guy from the Cosby Show?
I think so.
Malcolm something.
Malcolm Jamal Warner?
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have
him.
seen. Yes, I have seen that one where their wives have to pick them up.
Yeah, all the white wives and one's named Emily. We're all wearing like a single leather jacket and jeans.
Oh my god, that was so
Same
great.
haircut and everything, just clapping for no reason.
I just want you to know I didn't.
No.
I didn't say them. I didn't say the words, but I did send them to the two gorillas.
I bet you did.
I sent them to the two monkeys.
Yep. Told me that.
We could think that's so wrong.
Wait, no, go back. Go back.
No, I'm projecting it. Here you go.
Sad part is there's going to be a lot of that.
What the fuck is that?
The white guy being Black Panther.
It's just 246 days till Halloween, guys.
Yeah. Dude, okay. The thing
Gonna be
behind
interesting Halloween.
you know that one of the things behind this particular artist, I believe, is they're actually a black person. The artist
Awesome. Awesome.
Anyone, hey, Dimitri, anyone can be Black Panther. That's the lesson.
No, you're not wrong. Anyone can be Black Panther. I'm just
They just gotta drink that grape drink from the flowers. And then they're fine.
more. It's all burnt now.
Oh, that's right. That's fucking dumb. It is all gone now, though.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, that's the one plot point I really didn't care for.
I
I'm
will-
Like, oh, come on.
I will say, I will say,
Was it literally grape drink from the flowers?
I will say, Dimitri, I actually I didn't like Black Panther. I did not like the movie overall, but I really, really liked Killmonger. What did you think of Killmonger? I actually thought he was really badass.
I think Killmonger is Marvel's best villain. Yeah.
I think that's a fair argument. I think he's one of the best, if not the best. But I think they ruined him in the third act. That's
when
my
they killed
feeling.
him?
But the first two acts, I thought Michael B. Jordan kicked fucking ass. I loved his character, man.
He did. I think Killmonger is Marvel's best villain that they what's the word? They did the best character setup for him.
Yes, yeah, totally agree with that.
Marvel has been
Absolutely.
very lackluster with villain setups, and they did his perfectly.
Yeah, I loved his little interaction, or his when they introduce him, and he's like sitting there looking. When he's sitting there looking at the mask, and then Claw's like, "Don't tell me that's vibranium too," and he's like, "Nah, I'm just feeling this," and he just grabs it.
I love that
Dude,
part.
I fucking loved that. That was the moment I was like, I'm gonna love this fucking villain.
To be honest, Black Panther had so many quotes in it that made you actually think about the movie. It was pretty good.
I think one of the other things I liked about Killmonger is that when he gets arrested and he's brought before Black Panther and the council and all that stuff, and even though he's in handcuffs, he's walking with some swagger. He
doesn't give a fuck.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I loved about it. It's like he went to the fucking throne room. He went to the throne room.
The fuck
And
did
he
you
looked-
just say?
Dude, he looked at the fucking throne, the chair, like he ignored everyone's stares, and he looks at the chair, and he's just like, I want that fucking chair. And you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
This guy.
Somebody's name is Samaj.
Yeah, hi.
Why? Samaj. Did your parents see James in the mirror and think Samaj sounds nice? Did you see it in the catalog?
Well, looks like you caught on to his little trick, Dimitri.
It looks like he caught on to my ruse. I'm no longer there. I've been officially doxxed, motherfuckers. Oh my god. What am I gonna do?
Why Samaj?
Why did I go for Samaj?
Yes.
Because it's pretentious as fuck. I mean, look at you look at that and go, oh, he thinks he's smart because it's just his name backwards.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
I give you credit for that one. That's A+ in my book.
All right, but for the most part, I just laugh at how many people don't get it. And then when they finally do, like God, I think like I've known Reading Ren for almost a year, and I think she figured it out recently, or what? No, maybe it was Igor. One of the two. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Igor who had just recently figured it out, and Ren was just like, "It took you this long to figure that out?"
I laugh. It's hilarious how long it takes people, and they always gotta message me. Like, I just figured it out.
That's how dumb people are.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to show you the one about
No, you
the
don't.
guy
No, you don't.
that
No, you
found
don't.
that
No, you don't.
contacted the rainbow, thinking it was Ren. So he just sent this video of like, hey, this message of, hey, my sister just tried to commit suicide. That's why I'm not on the internet. And turns out it's the Reading Rainbow from LeVar Burton.
Oh God!
Did y'all understand that?
What are those?
Thank you.
With that, I am leaving. Fuck all this. Jesus.
Well,
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming to Egglord.
Good talking to you, Smart.
Thank
Maybe
you,
you as well,
Dimitri.
There you go.
Maybe if we have another serious discussion about
Darnell,
Star Wars.
stop annoying your fucking
All right.
roommate. I don't want to piss him off because he's cool.
See you guys.
Take care.
It's about time you got rid of that faggot. I haven't spoken to him in ages, and now I remember why. Fuck that guy.
What? Egglord's
Who?
awesome.
He's like if Wrath was less entertaining.
Who was it?
Oh, Schmeckle doesn't like Egglord.
Oh,
I like
wait, shit. That was Egglord that left. I thought we got rid of Brock.
The Arch the Marsh does.
Sonic characters?
Which one?
Go back.
Sh-
This one.
sh-
Is that Rogue from Sonic?
No, that's actually just avatars of the other people that have been in the shows.
Oh wow.
you might as well
Okay.
just show him. You might as well show him
God. Michael, you now have a new job. You have to fucking animate Dimitri in the thumbnail.
Darnell,
Yes?
how does it feel to forever be stuck with sounding like a kid who loved Legos at 12? I'm just wondering about your accent or your lisp or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, why does it always sound like you bit your lip?
It sounds like that 12-year-old that's like, and then there's this new Lego set, and then you can get it like for $12.99. Please, mom, if you could, for a second.
How did I not?
It's very cute. It's very endearing. I'm just saying. I'm not insulting you. It's very cute.
No, you're
Darnell.
not. No, you're not. Just calling someone a 12-year-old who likes Legos is very not genuine nowadays. Nicest thing you can say. Better than bitch.
It's almost like insulting someone who collects Legos at 35.
Damn it, Samaj.
I feel like that's a headshot towards somebody, and I'm just like, yeah.
Dude, I wish I could still afford Legos.
Look, it's a lot easier to afford Legos when you
Fucking
don't
miss
have
Legos.
like a girlfriend or kids.
Oh, so anybody who buys Legos at 33.
Yeah,
I'd do that. I would do that.
I bought my
Yeah.
nephew Legos
Actually, I
recently.
can't say that because Big Bang Theory kind of proves my theory wrong.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you guys need hobbies, and we like putting shit together. And let me tell you, I got a lot of models.
Yeah, I used to do the Gundams too. I miss doing the Gundam models. Those were fun.
Yeah, no, they are. I remember having like an hour-long conversation with the white YouTuber talking about like models. His thing was model cars, but he always wanted to give the Gundams a try. So, yeah.
I never got into cars.
Wood models.
What's up?
When I was a kid, I used to do like the wood models you can buy in stores and build like planes and dinosaurs and all that.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. I remember those.
One thing I've always wanted to try, but I've never found it because I don't know if they're still made. Those ships in the bottle.
I never got into that shit.
It's like it's all the shit's in like a ball and stuff, but you have to assemble it all together with like tweezers.
Oh, so it's like pegs, it's like stick it in. It's not just like you have to put it and glue it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think you can, but it's difficult. But yeah, no, it's sort of like pegs and snapping together and all that. But you're doing it with like tweezers through a bottle. It's a difficult thing to do.
Knowing me, I probably just cut the bottle and then like do the ship and then put the box back together. Cheat my way out of it.
No, that never seemed fun to me. I liked the big Star Wars sets. Like I had the big ass Millennium Falcon at one point. I fucking loved that thing.
All right, Thrax, I'm checking my
I'm
Twitter.
showing you what a Tenga egg is.
Oh, God. I was told to stop memeing that. Okay.
To stop what?
Tengas have a different meaning in my head.
Tenga eggs used to be a thing that I would joke about all the time. Schmeckel told me to stop.
Yeah, that means something totally different.
Yeah. We don't advertise for Tenga until they give us some fucking money.
Yo, did you ever see the 1997 Power Rangers movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember those black birds?
Yes.
Those are Tengas to me.
Tangas?
Yep.
Weren't they crows?
And I really hope he doesn't use them the same way.
I'm lost because I don't know what
Not.
Tanga is.
All right.
I remember the name of Tengas. They're close, very close to that.
Well, all right. Tenga eggs, they're male masturbatory aids. Think like a plastic egg, and inside's like a silicone shaped something
Like
around there.
Are we talking about
It's an egg that you fuck.
Are we talking about what is it? A Fifi?
Oh, I understand now. Yeah.
That's grody.
And the
There we
what's more disturbing, Tenga egg or fleshlight?
Fleshlight.
Definitely a Tenga egg.
Tanga egg sounds grosser.
Well,
You can get customized fleshlights of porn stars.
What?
well, that's what they say, but
Fleshlight to a porn star.
You mold it after the porn star's pussy or ass.
You would know this.
Yes.
And every time you talk about sex toys, Darnell, you're shrinking my boner.
I feel like
You have the Opal effect.
Is that why you're talking like that? Because you keep
Mexican child.
Is that why you're talking like that? Because you keep fucking Lego fifis? That shit's gonna scratch you up bad.
Probably already has.
I'm the male equivalent to Opal. It's just the way we talk.
No.
No. You sound like a 12-year-old that wants Legos. She sounds like a 12-year-old that's gonna get us arrested. There's a difference.
he's not wrong.
And anyway, we're gonna wrap the fuck up. Samaj, who the fuck was here?
Pretty much everyone that you see here, with the exception of Egg Lord. So I'd like to thank Bruckett.
Fuck that guy.
Well, fuck you. But yeah, we had Egg Lord. He was our honored guest. We had Bruckus, Zell, Darnell, Schmeckel, the host as always, and me. And not a single woman. Not a single one.
Feminism is dead.
Sounds like the last 8 years of my life.
All right, cunts. Have a good night. Fuck off. Go away.